Greetings everyone and welcome to the Yeast Memories of Celceta livestream. We can 100% blame Menace for being late. Hashtag blame Menace.
I'll do it again.
I know. Why do you announce that? I fucking know. You don't have to announce that. Everyone knows. If I go across the world and ask a Japanese guy, they know.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will. And actually,
no,
you know,
they're
strategic
locked up in their own home. They're never going to see any of your videos.
I strategically chose Japan because if I just tell them that you're a foreigner, they'll automatically assume you're gonna be late anyway.
Oh, fair enough. They don't expect anything better anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, do you want to guess how long it took for the editor to render the Hitman, the Mafia, Funny Adventures video?
Minutes?
10? No, 17. Exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that whole supercut of the racing was great.
I just love the fact that it's like a third of the video. It's like, yep, that sounds about right.
1/4 actually, if I think about it a bit more.
1/4, 1/3. It is still a lot.
10 minutes is really a big difference. It makes a huge difference sometimes. Now I'm so stupid. Anyway, no, it's great. It's such a great thing to go through all of it.
I want to try to make it a somewhat monthly thing, though. First and foremost, I'm gonna focus on the Pokemon video next.
I'm just left to wonder how intimidating it is because it's like
the Pokemon video is very intimidating.
Making that one, I can imagine. I was more thinking of the supercut for Mafia with the 3.5 hours. But then again, if you're cutting down a series or stream, that might just be a lot more inviting to people and make such a long supercut.
Yeah, it really depends. I'm gonna focus mostly on for now. I'm gonna focus mostly on shorter and games, and specifically, I'm focusing on streams that I thought were the funniest. So the next one is Super Mario 64, because I genuinely believe that was one of my favorite streams in series. That one, I genuinely think the 64 streams were fucking funny as fuck. There were way too many good moments in that one.
And it's so short too, It's perfect.
Exactly. But the Pokemon video takes precedence of all of that, and that one is gonna be a rough one. I don't know what I have no idea what the fuck we were doing.
Where we left off at
yeah, we have a mega weapon test. I forgot about that.
Right, it's Gen 3.
Gen 3.
Time to cross the seas.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that despite the fact that
cross the sea.
So despite the fact that Gen 3 is just one generation, I think it's gonna be longer than the previous video, because I don't have to just do one RPG, not 2 RPGs. I have to do fucking 3 of the... No, not 3, 4. Covering 4 RPGs.
There's quite a lot you have to go through.
And yeah, that's not even counting all the other fucking... There's so many spin-offs. There's so many spin-offs, man. And I definitely want to focus on them a bit more because, it's Mystery Dungeon is a great game. So is, the Colosseum. Funny enough, I thought actually, looking at my script, the Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness are not nearly as long. It's partially because, I don't have to explain a whole new gameplay style unlike Mystery Dungeon.
Right.
It's what you see.
Are you sure about it though? Because it is focusing on double battles.
Yeah, but that's already gonna be talked about in Gen 3 anyway, in the main game anyway. So yeah, at least that should be. It's been a while. I wrote the script a year ago. I really have to pick up where I left behind. I have to study my own writing. I'm what the fuck did I wrote down here? What? Yeah, unfortunately, I do not remember what I was doing last time.
Again, thinking back on it, Pokemon developers by far have shown that they really make these fights with little to no strategies.
No, it is mostly made for the casual, after all. Which is fine.
The only time there
It's just...
there was a strategy was it like that one guy with the self-exploding team.
Yeah. Genuinely, like... I don't even know what the ingredients were. Oh. Well, that sucks. I don't remember what we did last time. I don't even remember what we were supposed to do.
What's your quest log say?
Your mom. We have to kill plant monsters. Wat een andere... I have no idea what the fuck... Oh yeah, I have to talk to people with different names. Was it Q, U, and was it Z?
Alright, there was the super boss.
Yeah, we're not dealing with that one for a long time. Oh, I don't fucking know, man. We still have to collect a chest in there as well. We didn't get that one last time. We can do the main stuff. We're too low level or too weak for the fucking stupid mega weapon thing. I don't remember what's over here. I don't remember what's... Oh yeah, we got the thing so we can go through walls now. Which we should try doing at some point. I don't exactly remember... My god, I lost my memories of Celceta. What the fuck? Oh, fuck me. I've had to wait for Ennis for so long, guys. I've lost my fucking mind in the meantime. Got too exhausted. I got too tired waiting. I get so bored that I can't think anymore. What was I doing? Who am I? Why am I? There's a memory of Celceta right here. Fucking goddammit.
Oh, maybe we should get it.
I think there was a reason.
We retrace our steps slowly but surely.
Oh right, this place. Yeah, there was a wall here last time, and we can break through it now. I think. Yeah, we can break through that shit. Yeah, that's my new technique. You what is your technique again? What skills do I have to level up all of them?
Level it up too.
Oh, they're level up to 2. Demonic Edge is the one I want to spam so I can get rid of it. Yeah, I remember this. Some fun gameplay right here. I think one of my favorite quotes in our Mafia streams is just that one NPC going, "Germany has a new chance! Hitler!" and then cutting off there. Still one of my favorite moments. Alongside, of course, you know, the one where you send a car into the fucking sky by stepping out of a car. That was still the funniest one to me.
I can understand. I just love the beautiful flip you did at some point where you what was it again? And it was stealing the racing car, where you flew over somebody's head or set and then did a flip and landed on the wheels anyway.
I think something. I think of this one moment in the beginning of the final stage where for some reason Tommy has decided that I'm just gonna fucking like vault over a large fucking historical like cabinet for no fucking reason. It didn't do anything tactical. It didn't improve the situation at all. But hey, at least it looked cool. There's that, and there's the lantern pole and the aura farming ramp. That yeah, the aura farming ramp was also a funny one. Now, my favorite moment is definitely when I fucking tried to escape the jail after the assassination. I just fucking went up a bunch of wood and then just hide from the police, and I just fucking said, "Yeah, I've given up."
You just went into a corner. The police was like, "Yeah, we can't fight this guy.
I can't fight this guy anymore." I have to go to artifacts. My mom said that this hormone pill would make me more energetic. I do not feel it at all. If anything, I feel more tired. Yeah. How do I use it again? I had to one. How do I one again? I had to dodge.
Doesn't the game literally have a description in there saying it too?
Wait a minute. I don't have to. Wait a minute. What am I doing? It's not a wanting thing. I just have to dash into it. God fucking damn
Yeah,
it.
that together with memory loss, or the ability to read is also gone.
I don't. Well, I mean, I just don't. I didn't read it, you know? It's not like nothing for lack of ability. I just didn't do it. Like a Yu-Gi-Oh player. What did the red memory tell me? Phew. Well, I've brought him this far, but what am I supposed to do now? Even when he regains consciousness, he probably won't remember a thing. Guess I should leave him a bit of gold at least. Maybe buy him a simple weapon too. Otherwise he's gonna be in trouble when he wakes up. What with all his belongings back at the waterfall. Oh hey, looks like it's almost time. Sorry to do this to you, man. But well, I guess he'll be okay for a little while. Hey, you there? You're late! What kind of man keeps a lady waiting all this time? His name is Ennis. What? I couldn't
I
help.
know that you're a lady, but you know.
Oh, I mean, Ennis, would you actually be on time if I were a lady?
$1 million question, depends on the context.
Okay, a lady. Okay, so like instead of me, just a girlfriend instead. Like someone, like if you had a girlfriend.
Entirely depends on what I'm doing.
The answer is yes, folks. The answer is yes. I've got a lot on my hands right now, you know. I need to make some burritos for this man who lost his memories. Does that mean that your toilet is gonna be occupied by like everyone in the family for like the next 5 hours?
No, it's not that spicy.
It's not that spicy.
Or brown beanie, because it's literally just leftover rice and meat.
He's still unconscious, but he doesn't seem to have any major injuries. I doubt he'll remember anything at all when he wakes up, though, so I think I'm gonna stay with him for a while. What? You don't need to go that far? Do you realize how long I had to fly to get here? Are you really going to make me do this every time? Yes. Well, what else am I supposed to do? Anyway, let Frieda know, won't you? Dang, it's raining. Is that rain? Damn, I hope he's okay. I'm gonna check on him. See ya. Wait a minute. He really is too nice for his own good. If he'd at least stop trying to be so nice to everyone, he might actually get somewhere with Frieda. Idiot. This isn't my memory at all.
But somehow Adol gets the buff anyway.
Yeah.
It's almost like this guy is just, hiding in the corner, just, looking at Duren what he's doing. He was pretending to be asleep the entire time.
Joke's on you, I was pretending to be retarded. We went to do that cave already, so we don't have to do that anyway. Map! Tell me where to go! Well, fine, guess I'll just get this chest. Let's just look for this fucking chest. Oh, look, the soldiers are here now. I didn't know. Hi, guys. Good work. I didn't actually know they were here. Circular logic. My ultimate attack. So, I don't know where to look for this chest. I have no idea. Could be anywhere. I do know where it is, in a sense, but I don't know how to get up there. There's a part of the map we missed here. You see that? That's a bad thing. Well, we found one. I don't know. That's not the chest I was thinking of, is it? What? You cannot grab it. Alright, Hunter. Yeah, that's gonna be really useful right about now. Oh well. Well, map. Okay, that was the chest, I guess. Well, that was easier than I had thought. Dang. How did we miss that?
You forgot that you could swim.
Oh, you forgot that you could swim. I might be going swimming on Monday, actually.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. The problem is that, like, we're looking... It's very difficult to look for a spot that isn't, like, filled with so many people. It's, like, gonna be 30 degrees, and it's Pinkstead off, so it's gonna be a big fucking... There's gonna be a lot of people in a lot of places.
That certainly is the disappointing side of having everybody be free.
Yeah. I feel like it wasn't even that bad, like, years... Like, well, I guess a decade ago at this point. But, you know... We need to have 300,000 people every year come in. It's like, well, every place is taken now. The problem is, like, it wouldn't be so bad if you had a car, because then you'd have the advantage of being able to drive to places that are less known. But because we don't have a car, we take public transport, and usually if a place is nearby public transport, it's probably not well known.
Yep. What happened to the old car? Dead?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking dead. Honestly, the car itself was already a biohazard. If it is in the mold, it's an air fryer in the summer. So I don't know. It's good, but now
in a way, it was in one way a blessing.
Yeah, but
That it's gone now.
It is what it is. Oh, I should.
Thinking about this, but can you have a party without Adel at all?
Yeah, you can. It's just I'm just really stupid on that one. I'm like, now the main character has to be in my party the whole time because I said so. It depends on the game, to be honest. With this game, I prefer it that way because it feels more right. But there are some games, like that one Digimon Savers game, where I'm like, holy shit, please let me switch party members. And it's maybe because I need to grind so much specific shit. But that game sucks in general, to be fair. This is a bad game. What?
And in that sense, Digimon does have a difficult time, I notice.
Well,
their games.
That's like, some games are okay and some just are not super great, and some are great. But difficult or something. Say, it's that Savers game we fucking like commentated on, that was hot garbage. I think after like Super Mario 64, the next Supercut might be Dark Souls, or it might be just the Souls series in general. Because I think those are always kind of fun. Because there's always some shenanigans happening in those. You'll never see a supercut for Final Fantasy 14 though. That'll never happen.
No, don't. Please.
You know,
you've done it once. You don't have to do it again.
You know, I've already been, back in the old days, I already, I just made singular parts for Let's Play's sake on the old channel. That was already hell. But, like, imagine doing, there's, more than 20 streams for every fucking expansion. It would be a major pain in the ass.
The worst part of it all, also, remember that at some point we stopped doing the side quests.
Yeah. Stop doing the side quests, and it's still long. It's still long.
And 14 developers said, like, the players will realize that if they stop doing the side quests, the game will be too short.
Oh, God.
so Stormblood and Shadowbringer decided to go the extra mile. Changed my mind.
I feel like Stormblood wasn't so much that it was like adding filler, it was just that it repeated the same story points too much.
Yeah.
The post-game story though, yeah, that's definitely a lot of like not unnecessary shit. Shadowbringers my problem. Like I like Shadowbringers more, but it did have the problem of like things just go on for too fucking long. And indeed, like it just adds things that should be side quests.
There were some things I absolutely did enjoy about both of them.
I just think 14 in general is just is sad because I see so much good stuff in it, and it's like, no, let's not do that. It's more like we're gonna fuck it up by adding things that are really not necessary,
or doing things that I feel like is always pussyfooting around them.
Yeah. It's not even to talk about how the story can like sometimes be really good and sometimes just, what are you thinking?
Still, but no matter how much I love Heaven's that part was the beginning. It was the beginning of the whole being the wanted criminal part. It was the beginning of all the issues.
At least that was like one bad thing in a like expansion where most of it is really good. Stormblood was just constant like stuff where I'm like, what the fuck were you thinking? Shadowbringers had some really good story bits. It's just that there was a lot of filler in between, and I personally I don't really enjoy this like. So I don't really enjoy this like sub story of like Alpha not trying to convince the fat ass that he should be a good ruler. It's like, do you have eyes? My brother in Christ, he looks like he eats his own. He eats the whole castle for dinner. For the fun of it.
Literally, if it wasn't Frost beating his ass, he would never have gotten a glow up.
Your first time meeting him was him telling someone to fucking cut themselves, I believe. What was it again? Was it them cutting themselves? Either way, it was like the first thing you saw was like a super evil action. You're like, nah, I think I can fix him, guys. I can fix him.
Immediate decision, execution.
Oh man, I got another new move. Cyclone Ash does seem cool. I think the biggest problem with 14 as well, right now, currently, is that even if we did want to play it for the, and mostly focus on, like, things like raids, like extremes, or savages, or maybe even ultimates, that's so hard to do, because most people are using it as a chat room now, and it's like, it's been taken over by progressives. And the problem with progressives is that they don't actually play the game, they just make a chat room and say how gay they are. And then don't actually play the game.
Yeah. That has been, it was great when we were playing it back in Heavensward, and a little bit of Stormblood.
Stormblood, at least there were people playing it still, I feel.
Yeah, at least that's when we got to Stormblood, is the better answer. When we got to Stormblood.
Honestly, it's a perfect example of how you should gatekeep. I think a little bit of toxicity is necessary to keep these people out.
Absolutely. Oh man, it was so great.
It was fun. I just don't feel like they're never gonna fix it either. I feel like they're gonna make it even worse too. Like, they're never gonna incentivize people like actually doing extremes or savages or anything like that. So either you're gonna be they're gonna be with the hardcore players to do ultimates together, which I also think is rarer now. Or you're just not doing anything at all.
Yep.
By the way, this is completely unintentional, but did you know that Celceta, Memories of Celceta Switch 2 port like came out a few weeks ago?
Ah,
How topical.
that's awesome.
It's a pretty good port too.
Did they change add anything? Is the better answer.
I don't think they
adding.
I don't think they changed anything, but it is a good port. So you know, if someone wants to play it, you know, you can play it on a Switch too. I don't know. I don't think they changed anything. I don't know that for sure.
Oh, it's more talking about adding stuff, you know. So sometimes they do it.
Yeah, sometimes they do that. A massive power swing.
Dino's got banned from 14. Finally, he's freed from the 14 chambers.
Wait, what?
Speaking of 14, right? Funny enough, it came into my feed for some YouTube feed for some reason.
Yo.
There was this one streamer called Xenos, who is somewhat like maybe maybe to some people a loco, but he was like somewhat who played like the raids a bit seriously, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he got banned.
Well, why did he get banned?
I don't know. I don't even care. I could look into it.
He said that the healer should actually do DPS, and the healer took exception to that.
He was at least he joined in. Let's call it the bandwagon, the hate train of like healers aren't doing the game is getting simplified. Right?
Oh no, he had a correct opinion once. Ban this guy. I do actually want to know
right? that there was a period where literally everybody in the for both 14 forums and YouTube were kind of complaining about the gameplay
because it's true.
Dumped down.
And you know they can put their hands in the sand all they want, but it's people that generally play the game. They generally like playing the game too. It's not like people were hating for no fucking reason or to be dicks. Like they just want you to improve the game because it can be done. I think you can improve the game. You just refuse to do that.
Yeah. Scholar players have been crying for, at this point, 7 years to get back their dot-oriented gameplay.
Oh my god, is this gonna be a boss fight? How seriously should I take this boss fight is the question.
Just play with your favorites. Or grind your skills. Any of the two is good.
Honestly, this should be almost done actually. There you go. I mean, it's not a bad skill, but I've got other skills I can use. I don't actually remember what the boss is here. This is a mini boss. It's like an in-between boss. I completely forgot that what's a move that existed. Okay. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? He is in the middle of an iframe. I found the one airframe.
No. He's in the air.
I found the one airframe.
You were hitting his belly.
God fucking damn it. Oh, that explodes. Interesting. I sometimes forget that hitting things just works. You can't just hit fuckers. It's okay. You can do it. You might be surprised, Dennis, but you can actually like kill criminals and like it will work out. What is he doing? Ha! I saw it coming, you fucking idiot! Host Matt! Host Matt! Oh my god, he's still not in the anymore. He's gone spider mode. I don't know what that means for me. Is there like a point to that move, or... He'll eventually return here. Guys, attack him! What are you doing? Adol, where are you going? No, he's healing! Get the fuck! No, who said you could? Okay, I didn't expect to kill him with that hammer attack. He's already dead, guys! Why are you attacking him now? He's already dead!
To show dominance.
Just to show dominance when, you know, they could attack him when he was alive, but, you know, that's my crazy opinion, I guess.
No, you're the leader, you should attack him only.
I literally give you the command to attack, though. Oh, hold on, let me bring back this crazy bitch. Spin! I love Cyclone Edgy. It's my favorite thing. Is this another memory of Celceta? My god.
Maybe.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, show him. That should have shown those branches who's boss.
Dominating the branches. Now if you recognize this team, it's the same team as the Roda team in the first 2 games.
Is somebody hungry or something? Or is it your stomach?
No, that's the what were they called? These
The
enemies.
game, okay.
Yeah. I don't understand what these fuckers are saying. I believe we have to actually get the translator, and then we can actually like understand what they were trying to talk about in this memory. Oh wait, that's me. Is that me, but transformed, or is that I don't actually know.
It could be you. Design is very similar to back in the first game. Or no, second game.
Yeah.
I believe Otto was already wooing even monster girls.
Listen, he woos every female.
Honestly, because we don't have the translator thing, it sounds all of these beasts are making those that like almost like the constipated or something. They ate some bad burrito.
Wonder who gave them the bad burrito, and as just walks along with his twirling mustache, going.
Add extra beans tonight. Yep. Playing a bit of Digimon Dawn, right?
Yeah.
As I was going through, I saw a certain Digimon who I remember when I first time I saw that, I didn't really think much, didn't really like the design of it much. But after growing up, and this was like when I was first introduced to Digimon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think my opinion changed growing up thanks to other mediums, right?
Yeah.
And the final nail to the coffin was Digimon Time Strangers.
Which Digimon are we
But to
talking
finish
about?
it, yeah, I'll show it to you in Discord for a moment, and then you understand. But then I go into the wiki
Yeah.
to get some pictures for you to visualize. I'm like, yeah, these pictures aren't helping either.
No, I think the biggest issue with some of the pictures too. Ah, yes. I do know.
Adaptable, yeah.
Yeah. Ah. Yeah, the problem with the pictures, like, they look fine when I don't. Honestly, they look bigger when I'm not clicking on them on Discord to see them bigger.
Yeah. The Digimon wiki, the wiki page is not really doing good justice to these pictures.
Now, it's the kind of the issue. It's very hard to find the like original. Sometimes the original artwork, but all the good artworks are also like very bite-sized, and no one really bothers upscaling them ever.
Yep. Back in the day, Digimon Dawn, this was the sprite for that Digimon too.
Yeah.
For Arcanimon, yeah.
Just so you know,
Then I find out that the Digimon survived as a human form.
She's one of the main she's one of the main villains in season 2, and specifically like she kind of forms a Team Rocket like duo with another character. Oh yeah, I think you see the design of the. Is that the season 2 design? Oh no, the season 2 design also had the season 2 design has like a fucking hat and sunglasses on too.
This one is from Survive actually.
Yeah, interesting. I would like to play Survive for the channel just to see what it's like, but the translation is so fucking bad. I don't think I fixed it either. I don't think anyone like retranslated it either, so I don't think I'm gonna bother yet. Kind of unfortunate. Ancient Battlefield. It's officially called the Colonia Battlefield. Yeah, that's the season 2 design. Still would. Though it's the only battlefield around, and the last fight took place ages ago. It's the spot where Lord Eldio and King Lavens had their final confrontation. Oh yeah, let's go. And then we hit the epic music too.
Oh yeah.
Forgot to press the record button, I'm fucked. King Lavens was human, wasn't he? How can a battle with human being possibly cause this much devastation? I think he was commanding Sol during the battle, just like Lisa back in Danon. Well, that would explain it. He used just about every piece of technology available to him in attempts to pacify Lord Eldio, Sol included. I'm sure it started out as Plan B, but when fighting a god, you're not likely to push too many options off the table. The Gal Balance were created using the forbidden arts of your village, correct? Does that mean King Lavens himself was from Danan? He wasn't, no. He was one of those guided to this land by Lord Eldio, much like our ancestors. But unlike the others, he was a good man who tried his best to prevent them from turning against the gods. One of the few righteous men who stood all in opposition to the darklings. Eldio's the one who brought those darklings back with him, right? I wonder why. I've always felt he could be forgiving to a fault at times, but I mean, he is a god. Yeah, that sounds like it's one of his good points, one of the things that makes him so special. I completely agree. I wonder at what point a good king like that would find himself left with no choice but to rely on forbidden technology. We'll probably never know for sure. But seeing as our ancestors were lending him the aid of those forbidden arts, it must have been a dire moment in history. Come on, Adol, we should get moving. Arcubarastal! It's an explosion wave.
Awesome. As I was scrolling a bit, as I was going through the internet a little bit more, T-posting Minervamon isn't real. She can't hurt you.
Dang.
They immediately got the model over. From Times ripped it immediately from Times Strangers. Of course they would.
Isn't that the first thing you do when you see like hot woman in video game? You rip the model for
You rip the
nefarious
model.
nefarious purposes.
I wonder if that one animate had fallen into the dark side.
They eventually go to the dark side.
Do you know? Maybe you remember something about it. There was some guy that was really good at animating some characters, and he was just practicing it with Zelda, right?
I think I know exactly what you're talking about. That's the funny
And
part.
then on TikTok, they would immediately say, "Do it." You know you want to. But I have no idea if he ever had fallen.
I think he did.
We did see streamer. Had you seen Twitch streamer Zelda?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Pull it up. Where is it?
See, Frieda, this is how you have a good projectile attack, you fucking idiot.
I think Duren would know even better. Leave it to Duren.
Duren doesn't have projectile attack. Oh no, they're confusing me. So the Sword Art Online game that has like the permadeath modes is apparently more of a Souls-like I've seen in the trailer.
Well, if you have a stamina meter or you just dodge, you're already a Souls-like.
No, I think there's another criteria. It's like when the stats are clearly like things like Dex, Strength, and all that stuff. That's also a Souls-like thing.
Yeah. No,
So, and I saw that. When I saw that, I already knew this is a Souls-like. Then I look a little bit at the gameplay. I'm like, yep, this is definitely a Souls-like. And I really hope it has multiplayer, because then I really want us to do a stupid fucking like permadeath one on stream. I think it will be the funniest fucking thing we'll do.
Go to the link. Is it already on Steam wishlist? No.
I don't know if it's on Steam wishlist, but I did send you.
Well, there's a pre-order already out. Holy shit! Oh, what do you mean? But I don't
my
want to
god!
go to the
Blade Barrage. This move is in Neptunia. This is the Falcom actually has this move. The Neptunia Falcom actually has the same move.
Is it nice?
Oh, the references are nice.
They actually do their homework.
Yeah, they actually released a new opening song for the new game. It's a really good song.
Go here. Forge your hero. Define your path. Okay, no multiplayer. No mention of multiplayer. That would be one of their defining features, right?
Yeah, because like that's the one game that should have a multiplayer. You know what I mean?
Yes. Did the other Sword Art games have multiplayer?
I don't know. Like those ones specifically focus more on the main characters, right? Which is not the same case for this. So I thought, and I do see party members to some extent in the gameplay trailer. So I'm thinking,
Imagine we start playing those games, right?
Yeah.
And you immediately find out that we just play Strangers of Paradise, but it's Sword Art Online.
That would be fun. You know what I was thinking? Maybe actually just somewhat make it a quasi MMO where you can just find players in the same stages and stuff, and they can actually kill each other too, or just help each other. It's like it would be an advanced level of like invasions and shit.
Yes. The one that you own, one of the Sword Art games, has multiplayer.
I own almost all of them, I think. So which one?
The Fatal Bullet.
That one is also considered fairly good. That one is actually considered one of the better games.
You also played Last Song, which also has multiplayer.
Oh, neat. Maybe we can start streaming. We're gonna start streaming with Sword Art Online games.
Hollow Fragment also has the multiplayer tag.
Thank.
I'm just checking the ones that you have, because I also see one of them you didn't have, two of them that you didn't have, but
Yeah, that's...
Oh, one of them looks like, oh, it's an MMO. Which is free, okay. Oh, honesty, right? Another one that has the multiplayer tag. Did I already see that? Oh, yeah, the one you own as well. The chorus too. Well, you know what? It seems like it has a lot of multiplayer games.
So I really hope that this one has to... It should have a multiplayer function. I just think of how fucking funny it would be if we do like permadeath, where if one of us dies, we have to... The other one... Basically, like, role-playing wise, it's basically we're just gonna have a bunch of new characters joining up at the entire time, and like every other character that someone survives just has to be sad the friend is dead. Goddamn. I think it would be... It just would be a very funny stream series. I can also imagine it going on hiatuses quite often, just so like we can grind back to where we were.
Yes.
But I think that's part of the funny. And how it works, right? If funny, it's good. No. Ugh. How many times do I have to fucking spam these?
39.
1 to 59. 95. Let's go down first.
Thinking about it, you said about Digimon Survive. Did you drop the game entirely because of how horrible it went?
I didn't buy it specifically because...
Alright.
Like, one thing I wasn't so... I kind of got annoyed by people, like, complaining that other people complain it's more, like, visual novel than game. And, like, completely not seeming to understand that people have to wait constantly for years for new Digimon games. So, like, if they do want a game, but then they didn't get a game with a visual novel, I kind of understand why they would be annoyed by it. But
yeah.
For me, the real big sticking point is that because it is a visual novel and it's more focused on the story, I would like the story to at least be well translated. When it literally has things like the one character names like Agumon Biomon for example, or fucking like having like test text left in the game, I'm not buying that shit.
Yes.
Like, localization woes aside, like, it is just things that are bad no matter how you look at it.
Like, how can this pass?
Yeah, it should not... It is also very clear the developers just didn't get a lot of money. Like, actually, like, there's a story behind, like, how troubled the development was for this. And it's partially because Bandai Namco really just hates fucking Digimon, I guess.
It hates it because it cannot make the same amount of money like Pokemon does, even though, you know, Bandai Namco is known to fumble the bag every time.
Yeah, I feel like it's more their fault than anything else. In fact, fucking Arcsoft, right, specifically stated they don't want to, like, make more games for Bandai Namco because Bandai Namco just doesn't give them the fucking money. Like, it doesn't... It's not profitable to work with Bandai Namco. It's like, I want to fucking lie. It's almost like they create a fucking, like, reputation of turning out, like, games that seem to have some semblance of quality, but then you play them and it's like, there's just so much missing. There's so much that doesn't feel complete.
It's like some sort of asshole or some sort of idiot took over the company and doesn't know how to make entertainment.
Something
It only
like
looks at
that. Yeah. They're like Square Enix.
Oh, right,
They're like Square Enix, but like they put less money into their products.
yes. Like Square Enix that has like some weird the direction that it goes to, but it spends a lot of money to make some quality, let's say.
Yeah.
Right? Where the quality is a question, is to the eye of the beholder at this point.
It's like they make very above average games sometimes just bad games.
Yeah. Did you still have equipped the Giga Death hammer?
Always.
Well, fair enough. I just don't get hit. It's a very good mantra to go with,
Yeah, just don't get hit, idiot. That's definitely gonna be my mantra when we're playing fucking the Sword Art Online game.
You're going immediately for the gunner.
But no, like, there's no gunner because it's not the gun game, so it would be
right.
I would go for the bow. I'd go for a mage or bow. I don't know what the bow class is, but like I think ranger probably.
It's probably going to be. But we'll find out once the game is coming out.
Yeah.
Hopefully they won't fumble it like they did with the Code Vein.
Any fucking game.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hey, I'm at least happy that after 1 year and a half, we'll finally have the complete Sparking Zero experience.
I was looking at Steam I wasn't looking at Steam. Steam gave me a notification of don't you know Code Vein 2 is on sale. I'm like, okay, let me see, 25%. Like, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be. I'm on at least 70%, I think.
No, you know what? Looking at the reviews, it seems to start seeming like more and more people are waking up to.
Well, it's also
it's not even the talks about outfits and stuff like that. It's like there's even more flaws to the game than just
yes. It's like Elden Ring but bad, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really is a shame, but I guess that's what happens when you like. I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah, Bandai Namco at this point just be your boss,
Basically, never listen to Bandai Namco. I don't honestly just in general. I just think it's fucking weird. But I also just feel like they could have done so much better by just making it an actual sequel.
Like, why isn't Bandai Namco at this point just going over to pachinko like Konami? Like, what's holding them back?
Well, I mean, actually, the funny thing is, Konami actually went back to making games. So, yeah,
fair enough.
I think that's the funnier part. Konami's actually like making games again, somewhat, or they're publishing games. Bad. I don't think they're actually making games as much as publishing them.
But as long as they're don't screw over other people making games.
I mean,
but we'll see. I don't know what the situation is as of this moment with Konami, as I'm not following that shit.
Me neither. But Dennis, why wouldn't you? The Silent Hill F is just a Dark Souls game. Why don't you play that one?
Yeah, I rather buy the re-releases of their games. Games.
Actually, the re-releases are worse. I'm gonna be honest. It's like the most low-effort re-releases you can think of. This map is fucking huge. Ow. Playing soccer, I really do like Iris, the lolly, because it's just like, what the fuck are her abilities anyways? Like, she can teleport, she can shoot lightning and blow buildings up like that. she can like heal the entire party. It's like, what the fuck? And you know, it gets even funnier. She can now also teleport objects, apparently. I didn't know she could do that, but she can. We were like lifting a huge ass table for the party, and then she's like, oh, hold on, let me just teleport that. Yep, okay. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you can teleport objects? What the fuck can she not do at this point? I don't think the only other character so
Sakura War starts with like starts having like filing taxes simulator in there as well, done by Iris. She did before it was popular.
She will file the taxes too. I think the only two characters I can think of that actually kind of have powers. Kana has not really powers, she's just really fucking strong. And then Sakura has like some kind of special power from her blood or something. That's the only special powers I see these girls even have. Like, the Iris is just magic for some fucking reason. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. I just find it funny.
Yes. Yeah, I ended up in the meantime somehow in the combo hole of Neo.
The combo hole?
Mainly because I was like, the things that I've been learning. Because I was like, I don't understand the spare. Oh, there are boss skills. What about these? They all seem fleshy and nothing else. Did you know that you can recover like 22% of your backswing key if you key flux key pulse just right? In addition to the key you recover in general.
Really now.
So you can basically have infinite key. Difficult tech, to be honest, because it's like, you still have to learn the muscle memory of that.
Yeah.
Oh, and also yokai shift. If you do it right and you spam all of your yokai abilities while in that form, you can stay in yokai shift for a lot longer. And then spam more abilities because you have infinite Amina in yokai shift.
That's crazy.
You know, it's even crazier is that something that I went through the tutorials for each of the yokai shift forms. It doesn't even explain it. But after you do your yokai abilities well in yokai shift, you can Amirata will stay in the air, and you have to press a button to collect it to maintain yokai form.
Well, we can have increased experience. I don't think we're gonna use it anytime soon. But we can, that's a funny thing to have.
Why not?
I might use it for the
defeat the plant anyway.
I might use it for the fucking plants at some point, indeed.
Why not use it now and get some more XP?
I don't like being over-leveled.
Fair.
Like, if the game can't kick me in the nuts, then it's not a good game.
No, absolutely. I have that issue with certain games where it is very easy to grind and get overpowered.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Digimon Dawn.
Really, now I find that Digimon will Dawn and Dusk, I actually don't have the problem at all. I have the opposite problem with that one.
No, you see, it's like I ended up somehow, because I have built it. You know how this goes, right? You start with Digimon Cyber Sleuth. You then go into Time Strangers, and then suddenly you go into this nature of I just enjoy grinding. Because it's so much fun to get different Digimons.
That is true.
You just get stuck.
When I play a Digimon game, I just end up grinding a lot, just because I can.
It's like, it's just so enjoyable. It like to collect different kinds of Digimon, even if you're not gonna use them or something.
Which is why the safest Digimon game fucking sucks.
Like, I know right now, if I go back to Digimon Time Strangers, I'm gonna immediately try and get like every individual Digimon that has been added, because I might see some use for them, but I also enjoy it. It's like I'm gonna have like two Greymons and two Garurumons, just so I can have them separately and infuse into one of the different Omnimon forms for the 17th time.
Hey, look, that looks like a friendly monster. Let's check it out. We can totally beat him very easily.
Yeah, you can.
I can? Holy shit. I was joking. I could have sworn that that's not how it's supposed to happen. No, I think we cannot kill it. Like, we can, like, defeat it here, but it won't die. I think that was it. Ah, I fell.
I think it's true.
Ah, I fell. Yeah, you see? Can't do anything here.
I need to get the mortal blade so you can pull out this the thing.
Yep. What
Dual
the?
mortal
I
blade.
thought we killed it. Oh, you know what? I think I can totally do the Sekiro randomizer supercut at some point. That should be pretty funny. I don't think I've recorded those streams though. I'm not certain about that.
Did you ever beat Sekiro randomizer? I don't remember.
No,
that
we
part. I
didn't
felt
because
like he got,
remember
like, completely dicked.
because the fucking final boss is like the spirit monk and then the fucking demon of hatred. These two, the combination of those two, it takes so fucking long just to get through the fucking monk, just to fucking get flown away by the fucking demon of hatred that I just gave up.
It was crazy too how it all lined up to be there, right?
And it was specifically also that, like, in order to make it at least somewhat bearable, I needed certain items that I just didn't have. And I can't grind either because they're all randomized. Because obviously, you know, that is what I signed up for, but still.
The randomizer certainly set you up to get your to fuck you over.
Yeah.
What was the what was the in place of the demon of hatred?
I don't actually remember. Now, wasn't it fucking the dragon?
It may have been.
Hey, check that out. Pretty grand looking building. Hehe, we're here. Everyone, welcome to Elduke, the capital of the ancient kingdom of Celceta. So this is the place, huh? We finally made it. It appears the mass division are patrolling the area. Yeah, if they find us, this might get messy, so we're gonna have to be extra careful we're not spotted. Where's the temple? The Temple of the Sun is at the highest point in the city, since that's where the god himself resided. What is the significance of that enormous tree? That's a Rhoda tree, a spirit tree created by Lord Eldil. Now, if you remember, the Rhoda trees were also in Ys 1. The twin trees were also made by each of the goddesses that were there. I believe you've seen smaller ones in the areas you've used as camps while traveling through the forest. Well, I know they grew this big, though it's still not as big as the Great Tree in Komodo. Why are they called spirit trees? People who have a certain degree of magical power can supposedly communicate with them spiritually. But this Rhoda tree is different. It fell asleep when the kingdom of Celceta fell, and it has never woken up since. Alright, Adol. Let's go up to the Temple of the Sun and see if we can figure anything out. Oh boy, here he goes again. I see that smile on your face. The more dangerous the situation, the better, huh? Hehe. Come on, everyone.
Divine Dragon of Hatred. Yeah, that was the demon.
Divine Dragon of Hatred. I love that one. I was actually thinking what would be a fun stream series if we do Archipelago. And I pick a game for you, or like I pick multiple games for you, and then we just do like a roulette, and you pick a few games for me, and we do a roulette of that. And basically what happens is that like the two games get randomized, but the items I find go to you, and the items you find go to me. That's how the randomizer works. And it's also gonna be death linked, so if I die, you die, and if you die, I die as well.
Right.
I think that would be funny. Isn't that... Remnos! Karna, wait! I know how you feel, but we really need to be careful right now. We can't afford to blow our cover. I know, I'm sorry. The 2nd and 3rd regiments will remain here to guard the temple. The rest of you hurry on ahead. I'll follow after delivering my report to Lord Gruda. Phew. I wonder where he's going. Although this is the perfect chance to have a close look at the Temple of the Sun. Yeah, let's go check out before they come back. But I have to do with the map. But the map though. But the map, guys. And there's a chest. Like I hate this chest. This chest is gonna taunt me for the rest of the game. Come on. Oh, the chest is down there. God damn it! Let me fill out more of the map. I'm not allowed to fill up more of the map. Don't forget to hog the walls. More map completion. How much map completion do we have now? 89.8%? My god. Don't see anyone else here. Well, this is the place the Temple of the Sun once the center of the Kingdom of Celceta. This is where Lord Eldiel used to live. The building appears to be in better conditions than its environs. It's really frustrating to think that what we're trying to protect is right within our grasp but locked behind this door. What should we do? Well, we open it, of course. No! Duren, weren't you listening when the Elder and I were talking? We've tried to open this door more times than we can count, but it's just not possible. Maybe not, but we still have to try. Adol, you take that side. It seems like these when locked door. Wait. It's times like these when locked doors are meant to just magically open, you know? No, could it be? The door remains firmly shut and sealed. It seems that doors do not have the magical properties you attribute to them after all. That was hard to watch. Damn it all! We're so close. If only we could get those Akashic Records. We could ruin Gruda's plans completely, and then we can defeat Chronomon. Come to think of it, whatever happened to Lord Eldiel and Lisa, that's true too. There's gonna be like more DLC as well. Like a big expansion DLC even for Time Strangers. Wasn't that also this summer? Or was it the fall? What was summer?
Red Blue. Let's see.
No, not Grand Blue, it's a different game. I'm talking about Time Strangers.
Right.
Grand Blue's in July, at the 18th, I believe.
Let me see.
They should have gotten here before us, but I don't see any sign of them anywhere. Nina, will you look for Lisa? Oh, seriously? That sounds like such a pain. Please? Hi! You know, I can't refuse your little requests. Honestly, Mumble Bumble, it's cool and unusual punishment that was made this way. Nina has a fairy created through alchemy, you said. Do you know who created her? Oh boy. Did I touch upon a sensitive subject? No, it's quite alright. Nina was created by my ex-fiancé. Nani? Oh! Was he one of the villagers we saw in Dun Dun? No, unfortunately not. He left Dun Dun a number of years ago. Oh. A number of years ago? Are you saying? That's right. He left at the same time as Gruda. My apologies, I had no idea. Do forgive my indiscretion. No, please, there's nothing to worry about. Well, it's all in the past now. His younger brother left around the same time as well. He said he was determined to bring his older brother back home. I wonder where they are now, idiots, both of them. Frieda. I'm sorry that turned into quite a tangent. We need to decide what our next course of action will be, right, Duren? Duren? Yeah, sorry. Our objectives are to return Eldiel to his normal state to prevent Gruda's plans from coming to fruition. But without significantly more information, we have little chance of succeeding in either goal. Figuring out how to bring Lord Eldiel back is gonna be a hard one. We haven't got the slightest idea where we should even start looking. We may need to do some research and try to find out exactly what happened 800 years ago. I'll spare you the trouble. You again? Goddess! I trust you've been well. You've been lying in ambush for us the whole time, huh? No, I'm afraid you're not important enough to warrant such a wasted effort. We're meeting someone else here altogether. Nani? Dang it! Ugh, I am unable to move. No, this is... Ah, it appears our guest has arrived. You grace us with your presence, Lord Eldiel. What? Lord Eldiel? Damn you, Gruda! I hadn't even considered the possibility that he might be involved with this Lord Eldiel. That explains how he knew so much about the sanctuary and the tower. Indeed, what better source can one consult than Lord Eldiel himself? I see, we have some unwanted guests, Gruda. I do apologize, my lord. It appears they must have entered while I was busy elsewhere. No matter. We have more important things to discuss. You bought the item I requested, no? It's right here, my lord. It honors me to be the one returning it to its rightful owner. None are more worthy of its possessions than yourself. Please accept it as an offering from me to you. The mask. Ah, the mask of the sun. How long has it been since I last held it in these hands? Oh. Whoa. It's beautiful. Open! Holy crap, it worked. That's why the door wouldn't open. The mask of the sun was its key. The resting place of the Akashic Records has been laid bare before us. Come, Gruda. Yes, my lord. What are you going to do? Huh, must I really state the obvious for you? Lord Eldio is at long last going to become a true god. Stay where you are and consider it an honor to witness such a truly historic moment. Lord Eldio! The door is closing. Ugh. Get back here, Gruda! Damn it all! We didn't make it. So now Lord Eldio and Gruda are both inside. We have no choice but to try and find some other means of opening the door. Searching blindly without even knowing an alternative about exists does not seem to be the best use of our time. Right, but we have to do something. Maybe we can start by searching the area around the temple. Assuming there's another way to open the door, it seems as good a place as any to look for. We might find some clues on how to bring Eldiel back too. This isn't over yet. Well, let's not just stand around then. We've got to get moving. Let's go. Can I go over here? Nope. Illegal. Oh, hey, there's a thing. There's a guy going over there. What's wrong, Karna? It's nothing. I just thought I sensed something nearby. Something like a beast? I don't know, but I've never sensed anything like it before. We should... Oh yeah, bye. Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot. Iris has one more fucking ability in Sakura Wars. The lolly.
Of course she does.
She also has telepathy. She can also read minds, apparently. Her abilities never end.
Day by day, it's guaranteed that she will be able to do my taxes.
She can do what... Yeah. You know how she does taxes? She actually reads the minds of the IRS, so she knows what the taxes she needs to file.
Yes.
We should probably do a quick sweep of the area just to be safe. Can I grab the chest? No, I'm not allowed to. God damn it. I'll be back for that chest. There, over there. That creature is what I sensed, I'm sure of it. That looks like a... I see, Adol, let's follow it. But I don't have the translator yet. Where are we? We seem to have entered the roots of the Rhoda tree. I had no idea there was a place like this. This way, come along now. Stop that, Duren, it's creepy. You're much too old to be making voices like that. Honestly, that's the sort of thing a 10-year-old would do. Are you going through a midlife crisis? Now just hang in a minute here, and how come it's always my fault? I didn't say a thing. I think it came from inside. Really? I guess we can go take a look. It's the Roose's nest. What is this place? It's full of creatures like the one I sensed. They're so cute! Just as I thought, these are one of the many sacred beasts of the forest. They are called Roos. Sacred beasts? There are a number of different kinds of sacred beasts living in Celceta, all bestowed upon the world by Lord Aldeal. These Roos are one of the more renowned, though Spartas are rather popular as well. Do the Spartas live in this area? Not here exactly, but they live in the outskirts of Alduk. That's right, Osma, you wanna go see them? I'm grateful for your concern at all, but right now we have more urgent matters we must attend to. But the side quest, Osma, the side quest. Perhaps we can see the Spartas after we are finished here. Sounds like you've encountered the Spartas before. I am most familiar with the Spartas, yes, although it's not the time to discuss it. May I ask why these Roos are considered sacred beasts? I'm afraid I don't know very much about them myself. Legend has it that they used to be monsters who could speak in human tongue, even, but that was long ago. I can't imagine that voice we heard earlier came from a Roo. Sounds more like an old man. Well, only one way to find out. Let's go farther and snoop in a little. That plan, if you say he one more fucking time, I swear to God, that plan is very you, Duren, but I certainly can't fault its logic. I don't understand, but I can do commerce with this, Roo. It also has a very expensive, but very... Actually, it's not that expensive, all things considered.
55 more points. 92, 89. Depending on the character. Oh, look at that. There's no point in getting the ultimate mace anymore.
I think, no, getting the ultimate mace still has its worth. It's just unfortunate that it's such a difficult thing to do.
Sure about that?
Yeah, you're right, I'm not even gonna use him. The money grinding is gonna be something, alright. But what about the armor?
Armor? Just don't get hit.
I like the way you're thinking.
Just make sure that Celceta isn't wearing any. She doesn't need it anyway, but they're super def ultra hammer.
Shut the fuck. No, she I think she kind of does need it to.
Just take off the armor already.
No. Listen, Ennis, I'm all for stripping the law, but I don't think it's a good idea to do that right now. What? How did he get so fat? Can't believe we found Elder Guru over here. Time to unlock her full potential. Is that a Roo? I'm not sure. I never heard of them growing so big before. Could that voice we heard have been... Yes, that was me. I am the Grand Roo, the oldest of all Roos here. And I am the one who summoned you here. It can talk? I can hardly believe it. Well, I am the one you heard, but it was actually the Rhoda tree that asked me to summon you. I'm merely acting as a go-between since you can't speak with it yourselves. Honestly, it is quite a bother, and I'd much rather be resting right now. But the Rhoda tree simply wouldn't take no for an answer, and wouldn't leave me alone until I did what it asked. The meddlesome thing. See, it had been asleep for the past several centuries, but it awoke when it felt an evil presence in the Temple of the Sun. One very similar to the presence it felt before it fell asleep in the first place. Or so the Sino old fool claims. Does that mean that Roda knows how the kingdom of Celceta collapsed? Naturally, much like now, Lord Aldil was a bit touched in the head. The evil presence in the temple at this moment is exactly the same as it was then, too. Exactly. It was King Leffens who managed to bring Lord Aldil back to his right mind. And he gained the power to do so through another mask, a twin, possessed the power to oppose the mask of the sun. Can you guess the name of this opposite? You'll never guess.
The salt mask.
Man, so close. Or again, so the pseudo old fool claims. Another mask? That's right, the mask of the moon. Wow, never saw that one coming. Let me talk, you old windbag. I swear trees make the worst conversation partners. The mask of the moon? I had no idea such a thing existed. The masks of the sun and moon are two sides of the same fruit. With the mask of the moon, you would be able to enter the temple of the sun. Is there also a temple of the moon? No, that's stupid. Or so the Sino old fool claims. Do you know where this mask of the moon is? It's been a long time since the mask's presence was last felt. Oh. However, there are two places that seem to be exhibiting similar energy patterns now. One of these is Mount Vesuvio, where the late King Levans went to train and meditate. The other is the ruins on Lake Tolmes, where he is said to have first resolved to establish the Celcetan Empire. Or so says this damn tree. Both Mount Vesuvio and Tolmes ruins are on the outskirts of Alduk. They're not far from here at all. Let's go, Adol. We don't have much time left. Wait, there is... apparently one more important fact you need to know, and this had better be it, you old fossil. It's the way to counteract Eldil's madness. What is it? Neither I nor the Roda Tree know the exact method. But King Leffens must know. Memories are often left behind the place at which the soul has a strong connection. As you lost many of your own memories, surely you are familiar with this. I believe the forward does manifest in the light. I am sure you'll learn more about by experiencing the memories of King Leffens for yourself. You should come across them, and they are out there. Or, well, you know. Thank you. The Roda Tree says you're welcome, and I say get out. Okay. What? Really? No. Not about me, I'm just catching up with this old splinter. Take care of your journey, young ones. So says the Roda Tree. You've been a great help. We truly appreciate your assistance. I need to rest now. The Roda Tree has made me already very bones, even very, in its incessant chatter. Sleep is calling me. I don't think he's going to wake up again for a long while. Seems our next two destinations are Mount Vesuvio and the Lake Tolmes ruins. Both are out past the temple's ground's east exit. Both are treacherous, so we can investigate each one first. Let's go, Adol.
Yeah, with his antlers growing, would you think that eventually would stab his own back with it? If he were to get any older?
I think it will actually grow in a way where it will kind of turn into a fucking chair that he can sit on.
It's gonna be a whipping chair.
Yes. Actually, that would be an epic Pokemon evolution, wouldn't it? Like, you just have a normal goat, then a big goat with really long horns, and his final evolution is him just walking on his fucking horn chair. Wouldn't that be perfect? I think, like,
Yes,
the final evolution would be like a normal psychic type. I think that'd be cool.
I'm just more thinking about that, so that's how it is going to be. But would it have some goofy ability as well, or would you do something that more like optimized?
I think it should be
goofy ability, like similar to Comatose or what Slacking has.
I think something. I don't know, something that is useful. I fucking found the translator right here. Fuck you, game. Oh, I see. This is the anti-random battle. The anti-random battle equipment. My favorite part is that everyone has the transformation, I believe, so... Doesn't it work like that? Hold on.
I have to probably use a specific button. No?
Well, you know what, maybe...
Go to another room?
Yeah, maybe if they... Yeah, we'll see. There you go.
What if you exit? Just go out real quick.
It's because this is a non-combat area. I just like how everyone has their own like route design as well. Oh, I should switch party members so we can see their designs too.
This does mean that now we have to go through like 7 different towns, the roof form now too, right?
God damn it!
Oh, actually, we need to go through every map with the roof form now.
No, but the monsters don't have dialogue. They just don't attack you in this game.
Oh.
So,
thank God, actually.
Yeah, well, it's a blessing. God damn. Can you imagine? Because you know I would do it too. Oh, man.
We would have to find. We
Haven't
would
seen
have
you
to see
around
what
before.
dialogue they would do.
No, I don't really care.
Remember?
Okay.
Remember when you killed the same monster many times, and every time they had a different dialogue because you killed them so many times?
Yes. I think therefore I am. But I am what? Oh my god. The strongest priest in town. Name's Arrogant. My god. These guys have literally nothing to do. This guy's gonna talk to us, tell us about this great journey to the east. Destiny of other root tastes like honey. Is that a memory of Celceta? Will, I don't think the Romans will follow us this far. Probably not. What's with that uncertain response? Is there some kind of problem? Well, of course there's a problem. As if it weren't bad enough we got in trouble with the Romans in the underground ruins, we've now gotten on their bad side in Highland too. We're basically fugitives now. Do you regret it? Regret it? Well, yeah. Nothing good comes from opposing the Romans these days. But I'll admit, I did want to see the primeval lands for myself. So I'm certainly not blaming you or anything. Okay. For someone who's not blaming me, you sure just laid on pretty thick. Well, thank you, but I was kind of asking if you regretted it, like, on a more fundamental level. Whether you regretted partnering up with me, I guess. Rabbit? What? I just wasn't expecting to hear that kind of talk coming from you, that's all. Do I regret partnering up with you? Of course I do. What? What the hell? What I'm trying to say is, despite all we've been through on this expedition, I'm happy with how things turned out in the end. So I guess there are some good points than bad, more good points than bad. I mean, when I'm with you, I never have time to even think about being bored. Otherwise, I would have dissolved our partnership long ago. Man, he's fucking like plot twisted, like pulling her around and throwing plot twists around like a fucking chef rating someone's dish. That dish was amazing. Amazingly shit. Shit at being bad. Because it's awful. Awfully good. Awfully good at ruining my mood. And it'll go on forever like that. There's one around here, but there's no one around here but us, you know. Are you there, Ennis?
Yes, I am.
Okay. If you want, I'd be happy to let you cry on. Think of that last potion as a sign of my great mercy. Because if you ever get carried away like that again, I am going to kill you. And you keep going on about partners and partnerships. But we're not partners, you're my servant and I'm your master. And don't you forget it. Rabbit. That's Lady Rabbit, you maggot. Say it. No, I'm trying to be serious here. Say it! Your wish is my command, Lady Rabbit.
Condolences.
This man has been whipped. This woman is so selfish, but she really lonely. Her partner indecisive, but love her completely. We think they make good team. If you say so. Not enough. Give him more food. Man. So about Ennis.
Making forks out of his own horns.
So about Ennis's idea. I don't know if it works. No, it doesn't work. Okay. We can check for side quests though, because you know those are eternal.
Yeah, you're right.
We got 90% of the map done.
I've almost beaten the game, unless the game says, well, you see what cheeky ones, and we have like 114%.
No, it doesn't.
Completion.
No, it doesn't do that. It's not Castlevania Symphony of the Night or any of them really. Any of the like Metroidvanias.
Your good old collector ones were also guilty of it.
Yeah. I feel like those are worse somehow.
Do you have an idea of why you think like that, or is it just a good feeling saying it?
I feel like with the map, sometimes it's because they have like a new map. So like the percentage of the map is just that there's more like map, or like a new area or something like that. Whereas with the collectibles, it's like, holy shit, we have a bunch of venom shit that you never thought you needed to collect, but you have to collect it. You have to do the most obnoxious fucking shit just to get 1%. Good fucking luck. Hate that shit. If it's like what, so like 100% or no? Come on. What are we talking about here?
Stop half committing, assholes.
Alright, well.
This is why Jess will gladly get all the Korok seeds.
No. No, I will not do that. Actually, can we unlock the shortcut?
I haven't watched Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough for Poet Crow. Have you been following it?
No. I've watched.
I remember you watching at least the early bit, when he started.
I watched the early bit, and then I watched the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot streams for some Come Johnny.
How are those?
It is funny when they're doing some of the funny bits, and it's like annoying when they talk about stupid shit like Bastaroshi or like, I guess Chi-Chi, I guess.
Usual.
Yeah.
The usual crowd.
You know how it is. Alright, so we unlocked the shortcut. I thought there would be two. I thought there would be 2 flags because we're going to 2 areas, but I guess maybe not.
Oh, look at one of the memories has one of the flags, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you're right.
Is it the flag? No, it's so confusing when I look at it. On the memory where the flag is at. Go up.
It's blocked.
It's such a shitty PNG.
They didn't layer this correctly. Ooh. My God.
But yeah, I've been enjoying the alternative mod, seeing it a little bit in action. Maybe this is why you.
Can't go to
no, wait, no, that's something else.
I
had been enjoying it. The alternative mod. It did seem to have add a lot more content, but one of the complaints, and I don't know if this is
alternative mod for what game?
The Digimon World 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The alternative mod. One of the complaints that that the guy is making, though, and I'm wondering. I'm just asking myself how it would be better, right? Because he's not enjoying the dungeons, the extra large dungeons that the mod makers have made.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, for one end, maybe I can understand why he doesn't enjoy it as much. It's because of the dungeons themselves are basically set maps. They're not randomized like there are in like the mystery dungeon games.
No.
But there's the EP system, move points, right?
Yes.
And I think that's probably is just ruins it for a lot of people. When I'm thinking of it, where Digimon World 2 maybe not emulate the dungeon. Yeah, no, maybe yeah. Actually, it did want to go with the dungeon crawler bit, which also gives some importance in resource management. When I think about it,
Yeah.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeons wouldn't be the same if we didn't have to eat apples every few steps.
And the fatigue system is amazing in Persona 3, and then I got shot for saying such an awful thing. How could I say something like that?
It's a bit of a questionable part.
I think the problem with honestly, I've like said this before, but like the problem with Persona 3 is that the dungeon is fucking boring as fuck in general.
Right.
I think the difference with Persona 3, like it also is time based because you have the map and shit. So if like you're forced to go out of the dungeon, that's one day just gone.
Right. That's what I'm trying to think about it as well.
I actually think like comparatively speaking, you have like SP management in Persona 4 and 5, and I think that's much more natural of a system.
Right. And that's what I'm thinking when it comes to like Pokemon Mystery Dungeons. Like, how do people actually enjoy or not mind the apple part, like having to constantly manage your hunger meter?
I don't really mind the apple part. I just mind limited inventory.
Yeah.
Which I get also to some extent is realistic and makes sense, but it's like I don't know if I really like it that much. A slightly bigger inventory would be fine.
Slightly bigger, probably, because that's all again one of the part of the game trying to make you manage your inventory as well. Oftentimes, which is
I just found out that it was a little bit too little.
You get like 20 items at most.
Yeah. And when those dungeons become very big, like the one tower that's like 100 fucking floors, yeah, no, I want more. I want more space. My biggest problem with Mystery Dungeons is how much fucking stupid shit you have to do in order to do the post-game content.
Yeah.
That's the biggest reason why I'm not covering that for this video, because, well, or at least I'm covering it very shortly, using other people's footage.
You're playing the main game if you're doing anything.
Yeah.
Basically.
I am just playing the main game. And it's mainly because, like, I just don't get lucky, and I need to get lucky to get, like, any kind of progression for some of those post-game stuff, too. I just don't get that. I don't have that luck.
Check. How far was I with Mystery Dungeons?
I believe the remake is a little bit better about the post-game content, but I don't know. For certain.
I don't ever remember what the unlocking requirements are for those for the post-game content.
You have to I
just stumble into them, really.
You have to befriend some of the legendaries at the very least. And there's like 3 routes to take. And it's a very confusing when reading it, because it's like what you do in one route like affects another route, so you have to like do it exactly or you like miss some other content. It's really weird.
Because that's the thing. I think it really is a case of I just stumble into them, because I don't even remember ever why Spinda appeared out of nowhere to give me the feather so I can go to the
The problem is that a lot of it is RNG. So, for example, like one of the things you need to do is get like a counter Mew or something like in the tower, which is completely fucking random. Good fucking luck.
Mew sucks. I've tried that when I was young. I've tried that many times to befriend that motherfucker. Mew sucks, ball. I want Mew to suck at this point. Piece of shit.
Have you so I've sent you like a picture, but have you seen the meme, the new meme that came from the boys?
Yes.
I'll suck your fucking dick. You want me to eat your shit? I'll eat all your goddamn shit. And like everyone is basically just replacing Homelander with every fucking villain ever dying.
Right.
Like imagine having such a charismatic character go like becoming a like sniffling, whining crybaby because he's losing right now.
Yep.
But from what I can tell, like I think it went bad after the 3rd season anyway, so whatever.
Well, I have not the most knowledge about it, right? But I felt like I was expecting somewhat of this type of progression that would happen eventually.
For just so you know, all the female villains got like redemption arcs and shit, but all the male villains got like gory deaths. It's so obvious.
Yeah, no, of course. It's like I was like I don't like you said, I've not watched the show. I've only heard the basic premise of the story, right?
Yeah.
And so with the whole revenge arc and everything else and how damaged of a person the Homelander was, I can always expected him to be go to this type of direction. I'll be honest.
Well, I understand that in the comics though this never happened, so
which is also interesting, yeah.
But I think the problem is that in general, like the whole show went really bad, and it only got worse as time went on. At some point, it's nothing more than just like, hey, remember Trump bad, Orange Man bad.
Of course, can't do it without him, you know.
And someone like on Twitter. Hold on, sorry. Frieda, there's a message from Duren. Hey, Gruda showed up in Kasnan. So he finally reserved the servers. Wait a fucking minute. That means Duren knew fucking Gruda was the villain all along. And he didn't warn us at all. What the fuck?
You needed to act like an idiot the entire time, don't you know?
So he finally resurfaced, did he? We always knew this day would come. What about the other two? Are they with him? Mother. No, those two brothers aren't with him, as far as I can tell. Mother, I'm going to report this to the Elder. Are you sure you're okay, Frieda? I'm fine. We won't let Gruda get away with what he's done. We'll talk about Gruda. He can't be forgiven for taking the black key out of the village. Even if he doesn't show his face this time, I'm sure he'll be judged for his mistakes one day. Until then, all I can do is keep fulfilling my duty. Frieda. What was I? So, like, someone on Twitter was like, do all endings just, like, suck so much? Or are people just having higher expectations for endings? And I think it's the latter. Endings do suck. Endings have always been kind of underwhelming more often than not. But, like, I feel like endings have gotten so much worse lately. And I think the biggest there's two reasons for that. If we talk about, like, manga endings, a lot of times it comes from just... Actually, no, like, it just comes from being rushed for one thing. It's like, it must end right now, even though the author didn't want it to end yet. Or they wanted a different ending, but the editor said no. The other aspect is that they're so afraid of having, like, a typical ending where the characters just kind of achieve their goals and win. That they constantly try to reinvent the wheel and find a new ending that never's been done before. But the problem is that, endings were done the way they were before because they worked. And so instead we get endings that completely make no fucking sense because the only purpose of the ending is to be original. Without actually thinking about whether or not it makes sense. But other than that, it is partially just because, like, for one thing, writers cannot write, and for another thing, it's just... Yeah. Let's wash the shit.
No, 100. One of the stories where maybe... Who knows? Maybe
and sometimes it's not even. And I even go further than that. Like, it's not even that the endings are bad more often than not. It's like because writers have gotten shittier and shittier. Like the entire season is bad. It's not just the ending in and of itself more often than not.
When it comes to TV shows, yeah, the writers did get shittier.
When it comes to manga specifically, I just think that A, it's washed, and B, like they try to go for a very original ending that is unique but makes no fucking sense.
Oh, I'm with you on that one.
Chainsaw Man's ending specifically was washed though. Like I think that the problem with That one seemed like I guess the company was like, no, we need it to end right now. This is not good enough for us.
You had one bad arc. We can't have you continue like that.
You're washed.
You need to die now.
You're washed. Sorry, Unc.
2 shows where I could probably, one where I'm kind of hopeful, right? If it went all differently, it would have had like a better ending going for it, right?
Berserk.
At least I think. Yeah, I want to believe when it comes to Chainsaw Man. And the other one I'm convinced of, as far as I believe, is Demon Slayer. It probably would also have a better ending.
I hope Tenken will have a better ending with the light novels, or just more content in general.
What do you mean? It did have a good ending. At least a happy ending.
I would like to see this ending happen to begin with. That would indeed make it better, yes.
Well, why would you want to see it? It's not a good ending, but
I want to actually see her fucking achieve her goal, not just fucking see it in a footnote.
It's just a side note. It's not important, Jess.
It's the fucking whole purpose of the journey.
Jess, you're like the type of person that would complain that Simon's girlfriend dying kind of sucks in Girl God.
Yes.
Like, what type of bigot are you for not understanding?
A bigot that believes in love and friendship. I made someone somewhere puke to suggest such a thing.
Dragon Ball had a great ending, actually.
It actually did.
Dragon Ball.
Oh no, Dragon Ball, Dragon Z, both of them had good endings. Like, even GT had a great ending.
Yeah, you're right. GT even had a good ending.
Dragon Ball Super had a will be continued.
Oh Lord. Yeah, you know what? I wanna go with another hopium of even with Super, I can expect a good ending because it has to follow up with C's ending.
Yeah. And then there's Digimon Try. I don't talk about Digimon Adventure Try.
If it wasn't for Boruto ruining Naruto's haircut,
Naruto's ending is actually pretty good.
Naruto also would have a good ending.
Naruto's ending is actually pretty good, yes. Honestly, I'm pretty certain One Piece will have a good ending, because that's like the first thing Oda thought of besides the beginning.
No way it's gonna end. No, either it's gonna be rushed or it's gonna be like a good ending.
Honestly, but I fear the worst, that Oda's dying before he can write the ending.
You're right.
But someone found the ending in the bottom of the ocean. Don't forget, it is there.
Gintama, even for whatever the ending may have felt like, was still a wholesome ending. People still living their lives as they usually do. Goofy as hell.
I question what an ending even is when it comes to Gintama.
Gintama's ending is like the story has ended, or
our story has ended, but our nonsense continues for eternity.
You can just make up any nonsense. Probably would be canon at some point. If the author was thinking of continuing, right?
Hey, that's a good ending? My fanfiction, you should read it.
Say what you want about My Hero Academia.
Actually, like, the manga...
Never got pussy.
No, like, the anime actually has a better ending than the manga, from what I can understand. Because I've heard what happened in the manga, and I thought, yeah, there's some rough points about that ending. The anime ending, I thought, wasn't so bad.
No, it's like I understood that it took a while, right? There were like 2 extra chapters or something like that, and there was
actually they've released
who finally got pussy in the manga.
They actually have like released an extra bonus episode for all this like after stuff. Yeah, Deku got pussy indeed.
Both in the manga and in the anime, he got pussy.
And now the Fire Force ending was weird. At least the main character got a harem.
Hey, let's go.
Oh shit, I have no more skills to grind for Kalilika. She's free.
Oh, it's going back to using Gold Rush.
No, fuck you!
Oh, don't you want to make like 10 coins a hit?
No. Yeah, I'll go power swing. That one was pretty good. It was a solid move. Welcome to the temple of infinite bullshit. Wow! The water here is so clear and beautiful. Do you guys remember the plant? It really is amazing. It looks even clearer up from close than it did from the top of the hill. Yeah. What is this place, Frieda? Hehe. These are the lakes of Tolmus Ruin. Although, despite the name, they're still actively used. Used for what? Hehe. I'll explain that a little later. For now, just know that these ruins serve as a very important function that's essential. Actually, I'm thinking about it, but if we get enough money, we could buy the armor, and then we should actually have enough stats to actually beat the flowers for the fucking quest.
Right.
For now, just to know that these ruins serve as a very important function that's essential to the whole of the primeval lands. Let's go inside, shall we? Fingers crossed that we
can grind.
Yeah. Fingers crossed that we can find some kind of clue to the Mass of the Moon's location here. Ow! Bullshit! A massive sonic wave! Looking at this map, there's a lot of layers to this place. Oh yeah, this is indeed a pretty layered dungeon. The chest is below us, probably. What a cool move.
Eventually, Jess, you will not have any more skills left to grind, so Duren will be next anyway.
No, I'm not doing that. I already got the achievement. I don't need to. Maybe the true achievements were the friends we made along the way. I learned another new skill. That's great. I'll never.
Delaying the inevitable.
I am not doing it. This damn bratty chest is teasing me. What?
Only you had Duren. You could reach up there.
Shut the fuck up. I guess Full Metal Alchemist has a good ending. That is a pretty good ending. Oh, going back to the ending discussion. You know, I'm thinking about it, but a lot of anime I watch don't even have an ending yet.
You're right.
It's all light novels, especially that just do not have an ending yet. Data Life is going to have an ending, like, bonus episode soon, so we'll see how that goes.
Wait a second, that's right. Data Life already got an ending.
That one has an ending.
We can look it up.
Yeah, but I want to see I actually want to see it end though.
You know what? Fate's Stay Night, regardless of which ending you take, is a good ending.
Yeah, but it doesn't have an Ilia ending, so I don't care. No Ilia route. That's what Premia. That's what
Prism is for.
Yeah, but that doesn't have an ending yet. It's been on hiatus since forever, really.
Was the manga also on hiatus or just the anime?
They're both on hiatus.
They assassinated him before he could finish it.
It was Baking Peak.
It was Baking Peak. We couldn't have Ilya get a good ending.
No, God forbid. I don't know if I would call Madoka Machika's ending good or not. I'm not certain how I feel about it. Like, it's not terrible. But it's kind of like, we're resetting the world, we fucked everything.
Piece of shit.
I've seen it. Yeah, I was like, I've seen that ending so often.
You piece of shit, go back here. You can't keep getting away with this. Take responsibility, damn it.
No!
Stop that cat.
I think the problem with the movies, from what I've heard, or specifically the third movie, is that it kind of fucks with the canon of that too. So I don't really know how that works.
Oh, that's funny.
I believe like the movies haven't ended yet, right? Like it still has to make a final movie on that front. So that story still has to finish.
I have no idea, really.
I don't know how it goes.
No, I know that there's somebody who's making like great music for that for
oh yeah, no, the soundtrack is fucking great. No matter what.
You know, the girls are still cute. It seems.
One has a really nice head. Hey, I got a free wound cloak.
For the love of God, stop the cat.
Stop the cat. Don't worry, you know, the world has been reset, so she's alive again until she dies again, but that's besides the point. Or is that the point? I think I should give her this wound cloak, actually. She's gonna need it later. Wait.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. There's a memory. Let's see that first.
Now know this, King of Celceta. If I ever become evil, do remember, suck my cock and eat all my goddamn shit. What? It has been quite some time since we were last able to meet in private like this, Your Highness. Please don't mock me. I've never been fit to be king, and I'm still nowhere near ready to be addressed as such. I believe I've told you this several times already. Ever the cruel one you are, Eldiel. Haha, I could say exactly the same to you. I believe I've told you countless times that, well, that I'm not at all fit to be regarded as a god. And yet you scold me every time I say so. I shall have to concede defeat on that one. Still, I don't feel it quite appropriate to compare a human such as I with a god such as you. Anxiety, impatience, envy. As long as I'm mortal, I must continue to experience the many dark emotions of humans. I can't help but get a bit snippy on occasion, even in the presence of the only man I trust. That's quite a conniving defense. You'll leave me a little to say in response. Haha. Here, let's eat some sea salt ice cream. We are best friends. You are right. Ha 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 ha. I may lack many.
I consider Kingdom Hearts having a good ending.
It doesn't have an ending. The Xehanort Saga ending, it certainly is an ending. It definitely was a fin. It definitely ended something.
You want to know what? No, Kingdom Hearts ending is similar to like some of the others. The trope of the main character sacrifices himself for everybody else's happiness.
Twice. Fucking twice.
Twice? Hey, Mafia had a good ending.
Yeah, all things considered, that a pretty good ending. I mean,
that game is pretty fucking old.
I'm excited to see the second. I'm excited for the second playthrough or second game when we do that one on Classic. That will be funny too.
Yeah.
We'll continue the funny moments. And I guess we're gonna play the remastered version, so we're gonna see more glitches too. Yay!
Yay!
I may lack many human emotions that I'm forced to admit. How do I lack many human emotions that I... How does it feel to have such negative emotions? Perhaps like another person has immersed within you? Another person, you say? I suppose you could phrase it like that. Though it's very unusual turn of phrase. Haha, I suppose it is. That's a good thing that doesn't happen to me, right? Ah! I mean, the second Yeast game had a good ending. You know? Was that someone's memory? He was talking to Lord Eldeal. Although, could that have been the funds? That was what my thought as well. So that's Lisa's ancestor, the founder of the Kingdom of Celceta. Seems like those two were pretty close. So this is what the road that we meant by experiencing Lefant's memories. I had no idea it would be this so literal. There may have been another location ahead where his memory remain. I suspect you're right. We should keep an eye out for those as we go.
You know what?
What?
For knowing where the web novel went to for both stories, and I guess the light novels are also done. Both Shield Hero and what was the other one called? The Mushoku Tensei have good endings.
I didn't know Shield Hero actually ended.
Yeah, it ended.
I didn't know.
I already, I think I told you. I think I told you before how wacky the ending for the visual, the web novel was, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm assuming that probably is something similar going on with like Shield Hero, with the light novel.
I assume.
I mean,
yeah. It's either that or they fixed that in the light novel. The light novel is usually the fix, you know.
I don't know. Is it there? Well, this is pretty cool.
Alright.
Is there any need to fix that? Oh, no, never mind. 40 SP makes sense. Is there really need for a fix when Fumi Oli does in the web novel is go to multiple different timelines so he can fuck every chick separately?
I was gonna make a joke that he's going to fuck every girl. I didn't know that was actually the ending.
That's if I remember what I read correctly. That's what the ending was for the web novel.
Honestly based. Actually, you know what?
Like,
no, this is actually makes a lot of sense, and there's a lot of meaning to it. You see, he starts off the series being betrayed by one woman, and then he hates women forever, and then by the end he loves women so much he fucks all of them.
And he makes sure that he stays loyal to each of them in every timeline.
Exactly. You see, wait, does he then create copies of himself so he can do like?
Yes.
Oh.
I told you the web novel was goofy as hell.
This is amazing.
Like I said, if my memory is correct on this one,
this is the best.
I read that like years ago now.
This is the best ending I've ever heard. I mean, I don't see the problem. Yay, more underwater combat.
Ooh, that'd be pull some curtains and help my brother.
Ah. That's the one thing I say about this game I don't like is the fucking underwater combat is absolute ass. I don't know what the spirit necklace does. Revives wearer upon death. Oh, that is pretty useful actually. You can use that in boss fights too. You know, I'm really thinking about this, but I really should equip more defensive armor. I've been going all in on attacking shit. But I need more money. Alright. What do I have equipped on you? Uh, Well, I still one skill that I already maxed out. Ugh. I don't like on the water sections. Oh, still 4 is nice, I guess. This is really nice. Uh-huh. Actually, equip it to you first. I think we have to come back here later, right? Yeah, lower the water. Actually, don't know. Did it even do anything for me? This might all be an optional location, to be fair. There's a lot more to explore after all. Did we go through that door?
Now,
What's up?
thinking of the lore of Blaze Blue.
Yeah.
On one hand, you could think of Ragnar just getting, getting cocked from a good ending, right? But if my theory, because I feel like the whole summarization video misses some bits and pieces of the personal lores, right?
Yeah.
My theory, I think that I believe that the Black Beast is obviously Ragnar's Ragnar's the Black Beast reincarnated in a sense, right?
Okay.
And because he's the main character that cannot that when he dies the world resets, right?
Yes.
I think Amataras, the Black Beast, was like you could say the Onichan figure trying to protect Amataras from whatever was going on back in those days. Meaning that Ragnar, if I see the screenshot correctly, it didn't disappear from the world. He's just chilling with his little sister.
Man,
Some heavy copium there, I know.
I feel like Kingdom Hearts I feel like Kingdom Hearts fans are owed an apology after all the nonsense I just heard.
But I'll have to learn this by going through more games and probably to go through the novels as well.
And it's gonna like become that one Clan Jungle Frontier where you reach the lore of Blaze Blue. There's a library filled with Blaze Blue books and shit.
I'll just play at the very least the games and and look some way to read the novels. I won't go absolutely hard, but maybe I'll read the mangas as well because the art seemed to be good.
Hey, that's enough reason for me. Oh, we mastered this. Nice.
Plus, when you have somebody like number 13 acting the way she does, wouldn't you want to read more?
Only if the ending involves making multiple copies of yourself so you can fuck all the women in every timeline. Otherwise, it's not worth it.
Fair enough. Ragnar did get cocked in that sense.
Actually, Anis, I have an even better ending. I will also create copies of myself and make multiple timelines, but I'm fucking the same girl.
Thinking about it now, though, you know what the fun thing is about Ragnar? Apparently, they had more plans with him with one of the crossover games and the gacha game, but it never went on. They never continued.
Oh, fuck.
Well, at least his counterpart, Soul Bad Guy, gets to keep his wife this time.
I like the name Soul Bad Guy. It's like, what the fuck does that even mean?
I have as much of an idea as you, I'll be honest. I only know that his name is Bad Guy Soul. Or Soul Bad Guy.
Not Soul bad guy. Wow, I need fucking Kalilika for once. That's crazy. Imagine having to drain the water when we could have also just gone inside Corona Mountain and exited it. Oh no, we're actually increasing the water this time.
Again, I think Bad Guy Soul was specific. The name was a reference to something too. Because Guilty Gear is like a love letter to music for the developer. Whereas I guess the writer for Persona 4 took over Blaze Blue.
All things considered, Sekiro has multiple good endings. One of them is sequel bait though. Where you don't get a sequel.
Did Blue Exorcist ever end?
No, actually, it's still ongoing.
There's of the light novel I'm talking.
Blue Exorcist?
Yeah, in the light novel case.
Wait, Blue Exorcist is a light novel? I thought it was a manga.
Light novel.
It is? Are you sure?
Let me see.
That was a monthly manga. You know, which is why it takes so long.
Maybe I remember it wrong. Yeah, it's a manga.
Yeah. It's a monthly, so it takes 10 years.
Right. Right up. Manga. Started in 2009.
Yep, sounds about right. I dislike monthly mangas a lot. Like, I think bi-weekly is a much better scheduling thing where you can have just enough time to make good art and not kill yourself. And I know you get somewhat regular releases at least.
Yes.
Unlike with monthly manga, where sometimes you get pretty good art in a place, but you get like the manga never finishes ever.
You know, there's also again hopium here that Blue Exorcist is going to get that good ending. It's a pretty good story as far as I remember.
Yeah.
God, that last episode had a nice sequel, but
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the sequel. I'm still baited.
yep.
Where am I going? There's still nothing. I still can't go. I still can't get the chest here yet. Maybe it has something to do with this fucking wheel.
No,
I'm lost.
Bad Guy Soul is a self-insert.
All of them are. I don't know if that means anything in this series. They're all inserts. No, wait. Okay, what do you mean exactly with self-insert?
Literally, the series creator Daisuke Iwata designed him in many ways to reflect his alter ego. Source needed, by the way.
Man. Sorry, Anna, your goat is washed.
Yeah, he is.
I should go back somewhere to get more HP. But you know, that would be smart, and doing the smart thing is not my style. Where's she going? How do I get over? Oh no, I have been there already. What am I doing here? What is my goal? We already activated this. That was the whole goal to begin with. Which allows us to do what exactly? I am fucking lost. Got to the goal called Lost. I fucking hate this dodge. This one sucks. I feel like I'm here again. Yeah, I'm just come back. A fucking perfect card that still fucking took damage. What the fuck? I don't even remember what it looked like, what the original layout looked like of this place. Oh, maybe I will just go back and get my health up though. That was rough. Oh, there's a chest here. Enigma tablet. Yeah, that's not particularly great. I keep missing. Fine, I'll just kill then. I don't see any purpose to this area. Oh no. You missed! I missed.
I took a moment of curiosity to try and see if there's any more talks about like the inspiration for the characters and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of the fighting games. Then I thought, like, let me check out Blaze Blue because I wasn't seeing it, but the girl Valentine,
Where did he go?
the first wife of Soul Bad Guy.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Because- and so I saw a
Soul
link-
Bad Guy is such a bad boy that he has multiple wives, of course.
They're all the same.
What? Oh, man.
They're the same woman, just different.
Apologize to Kingdom Hearts fans right fucking now.
No.
Fair enough.
That would mean apologizing to myself partially, no.
That raises a lot of questions, you know? Ow.
There was a link to Noelle because Noelle was at some point forced to wear to cosplay as Valentine
Why?
because the woman found because the character that forced her to found her really cute.
Why?
Wouldn't you?
Okay, yeah, you're right.
And so going to that wiki, it was very important in the wiki to note that in her sprite artwork, she was.
I knew this was a special fucking thing. It didn't show up the last time. Fucking goddammit.
We're close enough, Jess. Get closer. Then apparently, in the wiki fights, it's very important to point out that she's the only character that usually doesn't show her underwear, flash her underwear.
Very
but apparently
important.
She does wear white panties.
But how do you know?
Thanks to concept art.
I feel like concept art isn't enough. We have to actually see it first.
Will forever be believing that she goes commando.
Actually, unironically, Nami goes commando. Oda confirmed it. If you
Except for that one time in the Egghead.
okay, so like Oda specifically said that if you don't see any panty shots at all, and she is wearing like a skirt, she's going commando.
I think I remember reading that.
Specifically, the all buff arc outfit, she doesn't wear anything underneath.
Yeah. I remember reading that. Yes.
And we have not seen Robin wear any panties under like the towel fucking skirt that she wore like in the beginning of the New World saga. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not wearing underneath. She's also not wearing anything underneath. Those are the rules now.
No, fair.
Waar is de Warida? Waar is de Warida? So, and as imagine watching Mushoku Tensei, you go through all of it, and then finally you give up in the third bonus manga because that was going a little bit too far in the terms of morals.
Is this again about slavery?
No, it's about. I think that's the one. I think that's the one where a certain someone has a crush on his or her cousin. I think.
All right.
Yeah, like after everything, that was the point where they gave up. Like they went the whole thing, the ending, and everything, and that's part where it was too much for them. Strange, isn't it?
Chances are is probably a big fan of Game of Thrones, by the way.
Oh no, I don't have the walking spirit thing on. That's on Adol. Which I should put back into the party, to be fair. Kalilika, we need you!
At least somebody's winning.
Wait, who's winning?
Before losing.
What is happening in this picture?
It's the harem route for Ragda. I actually don't know the context as much as you, so I just assume that he ends up having the same fate.
Hey, you know what? Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has a good ending.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And every single way it has a good ending.
Yes. What about Xenoblade 1?
It's fine. It works, I suppose.
One got a good ending, I believe.
I think my biggest problem with Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is that after the ending, you don't get a post-ending like world setting. So when you're doing post-game content, it's like before that happened, and like a lot of places have gone to shit. Specifically, this one very nice city has gone to shit, and it's filled with venom enemies, and they all fucking suck. I do not want to do post-game content in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I absolutely do not want to do that. You know how much grinding that will take? Holy shit. Now that is a fucking grind game.
I mean, I tried 5 minutes of Xenoblade 2 post game and I felt the same.
I had to grind for the end game, not even for the. To be fair, I had to grind for the end game in 2 as well. To be fair, but I also just enjoy 2 more of a game as a game, so that's a different story.
Yeah, but 2 was really fun.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm thinking, I say to myself, did I have to grind in 2? But then I realized that 2, Xenoblade has that issue of the grinding to power ratio. Or not exploration to power ratio. The more you explore, the more powerful you get, the easier the story becomes.
Yeah.
Because you can't just stop exploring. You get a little bit stronger.
Xenoblade Chronicles 1, if you want to, like... If you want to find a way to, like, get stronger without the grinding, and just by doing it naturally, the side quests that you're going to do specifically is finding the materials so you can make more friendship with your party members. I didn't do any of that.
I see.
I don't want a material grind, fuck you.
The only thing I remember the most vividly about your talks with Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is how much of the pillar that is Shulk.
Yeah, Shulk. If you don't have Shulk in your party and you don't play as him, you're fucked. The allies are also complete fucking retards, so you have to constantly switch around.
To Shulk to use the Amado.
Yep. There's certain enemies that specifically you can't beat without using the Amado.
I do hear that one of the characters can be absolutely bonkers, like the side characters can be absolutely bonkersly busted.
Here's the thing, the side characters are great, it's just that, again, you need the Amado to do certain things to certain enemies.
Just so you can actually have to be broken.
In fact, almost everything almost has a spike mechanic at some point. You know who got rid of spikes? You guess it's Shulk. Yeah, no one else. And your party members are stupid, so they don't stop attacking even though the enemy has spikes on. You can't just tell your allies, hey, stop attacking the enemies with spikes, you fucking idiots. No, they don't do that. Fucking, oh man. And it's not just spikes, it's just like there are other mechanics too that require you to use the Amado in order to actually do anything. Which is not fun. Well, that's just personal, and everything else is kind of personal things, or things I don't really care much about, or don't like as much. It's like the story I thought was kind of okay, and I think a lot of people just kind of overhyped it. It's kind of the problem I have. It's not so much the game's fault, it's more so that with how much shit Xenoblade Chronicles 2 got, and how hyped up the first one was, I was expecting a lot more, and it kind of left me not really feeling it was that impressive. My party members are fucking dying because the fucking ADHD lizards are fucking swinging all those blades around that I can't fucking do anything about. Because it's underwater. What am I missing? Oh man, I'm lost again. Where the fuck am I supposed to go now? It sure is a map. Like, I think I can just reach the end, right? The gate is open. It's almost like the game is saying I can go in there, but I can't. But there's another entrance here. Is it below then? So I'm very confused with the layout here. I don't remember how this went in my first playthrough, by the way. So you know how bad my memory is. I don't remember anything I did.
You cannot hit the chains or something, right?
Okay, so this is the most upper floor. I guess I just have to go that way. Okay, no, I think I know where I need to go. I only needed to go back to the optional area. Okay, no, I think I get it. Unfortunately, I still have to go through the fucking lizards. Alright. Absolutely hate the lizards. Like, can you see how fast that lizard is zooming across the fucking water? Like, he just doesn't give a shit. Yeah, I think we just need to go over here again. I think that way is just open now. Yeah. We only went back to get some chests. Ugh! What's that stench? Oh, it's awful. I feel like it's choking me. It seems to be originating from deeper within the ruins. Well, we certainly can't turn back on account of an unpleasant smell. Come on, let's keep moving. What about a bunch of lizard men? Can we turn back based off of that, or?
No.
Fair. Damn, I missed. Ah. All things considered, then, Sonic Adventure 2 has a good ending.
Yes. To be honest, Sonic has often good endings.
How would you rate Sonic 06's ending?
Often, I said.
Yeah, if you think about it, Sonic 06's ending is just a fucking stupid JRPG ending where, you know, the world resets.
Yeah. Just take your responsibility, you ass.
No!
Commit!
No! Whoa, look! I guess this must be the source of that awful smell. The water outside is so clean, too. What is the purpose of this area, Frieda? It's the source of all the primeval lands' water. The source of the primeval lands is water, but it's filthy. Shh, it's about to begin. What is? Are those? Hold on, aren't those Spardas? That's right, the sacred beasts Aldeal sent to this land, and you're about to witness what makes them so sacred. Amazing. I've never heard them cry like this before. It's like they're singing. What's that red liquid? Oh, whoa, it's the very poison we encountered in Silray, but why? No one is threatening them. This is how we clean water. The water, it is turning clear. What's going on? Celceta was once thought to be a barren place where nothing could grow. It was then that Lord Eldil sent the Spardas who transformed this wasteland into a lush forest overflowing with life. And even now they're responsible for purifying the waters of the great forest. Purifying it? The red liquid is not poison? Poison? I'm afraid I don't know exactly how the process works, but what I do know is that what the water they purify eventually flows into the river, which carries it to the very every part of the land. The Spartans are effectively the guardians of all life in Celceta. That's amazing. Oh no, it's another memory of Celceta. The kingdom of Celceta could not have come into existence were it not for the Spartas. I doubt anyone who looked at this land for the first time could possibly imagine it was once an infertile wasteland. Did you not call me here today as you wish to discuss something? You have worry written all over your face. I can't keep anything from you, can I? I am the god of knowledge. I can read the whole fucking world. You're far too easy to read, my friend. I could do so in my sleep. My worry is related to the Spartas. Their purifying abilities are far too potent and act as a deadly poison in the natural world. It is for this reason that I forbade anyone to remove Spartans from their natural habitat. But several days ago, some of the villagers from Silray broke that law and took a group of Spartans to the river. Oh my, what could they possibly have done that for? They intend to use them in a conflict between the villages there. Regrettably, by the time I'd learned this, the poison had already been released and the village at the basin was destroyed. How tragic. Why must humans keep repeating the same mistakes? Why must we abuse the which we were given in good faith? What have the people of Silray said regarding the matter? Seems this incident was a result of a small group of villagers acting independently. The village chief is currently working to take control of the situation. However, it appears Silray too suffered damage. I received a pledge from the village chief expressing his regrets for what happened and swearing never to allow it to recur. I see. Then, my dear friend, my answer to you now is that the same as my answer when I resolved to cross the ocean. Let us watch over them. Yes, I think that's best. So the Spartans from Silray originally came from here, huh? Adol, Duren, I think I finally understand. Huh? I think I finally understand. That's what my tribe, what my mother and father sought to protect, and the purpose behind the laws they defended. The ones about raising them? Our laws forbid us from telling others about the nature of the Spartans or the methods used to rear them, because if others should discover these methods, the tragedy we just witnessed may well occur again. Makes sense. Explains what King Levant said too about the Silray's chief's pledge. Guess that's why they stopped mentioning the poison to anyone. It appears so. My ancestors sought to avoid repeating this past by keeping the Spartans close and stressing their sanctity as sacred beasts. I believe that is the true purpose behind the laws of my tribe. However, something else bothering you? There is. The sight we see before us. These Spartans are living in complete harmony with nature. This is the Spartans' natural habitat. The way they are meant to live. Hahaha, why do you care? How did you get here? I can teleport. Why can't we do that? You idiot. Only people in the villain club can teleport. So you found out what these big dumb animals are really like. Big deal. Your people ain't gonna do a thing different and you know it. You're gonna go back home and go right back to snapping their tasks off and making them do all your dirty work. The only thing keeping people and beasts together is fear. Man ain't gonna live side by side with them unless he takes charge. No, beasts have their own sense of dignity, just as people do. There is no reason that we cannot search for a means of coexistence that allows both parties to preserve that dignity. The laws of Silray were indeed written with human conscience and convenience in mind. But I am in position to change those laws. Ozma. Wow. Well, now you've done it. You made me mad enough that I'm seeing red. People like you make me sick. So now I'm gonna smash your damned heads in. Yeah, I've yet to see him actually use a beast that he tamed, by the way. That's one of Gruda's masks. My orders are to finish off the rats running around Celceta and getting in everybody's way. And I love squashing me some rats. That's the guy from the thumbnail.
He just became a monster himself. What a tamer.
Wow, it's grotesque. Ha ha ha, it's a special mech designed to strengthen your mind and body to the maximum. I'm gonna use it to splatter you across that lake. Alright. You missed. Oh, fuck, he made auto rage for a second. I couldn't control him. Ah, I didn't time that right at all. What the fuck? Can I change the... I can't see shit. You missed. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have a guard meter. What the fuck? This never really goes up more.
I am super armor, the boss.
He's gonna shoot a giant laser blast. Whoops. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. And I was playing this game on my own for the first time. This boss has died in like 3 seconds. And did no damage to me at all. But I also remember his guard break, and I don't know why it's not doing that anymore.
Did you by chance glitch the game maybe again?
You know, it could be possible. I don't know. Ah, right, I have to do this. I see, it's a DPS check. Ah, that makes more sense, yeah. Ah, right, the DPS check. Sorry, I forgot that this game has DPS checks.
What?
Oh, he starts with the fucking... He actually summons beasts! I didn't know! Holy shit, he finally did it!
Wait, second, Jess. You didn't see those guys?
I did see them.
They were there before you died.
I did see them, but I didn't see them when I played the game myself. Or I don't remember them. I didn't remember. Let me get some skills around here. There's so much new stuff too. Yeah, icicle love, sure. Silica learned a new move. Wow. That's the DPS check, guys! 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 Guys, get over here! God damn it. Guess I should have taken out the ads first. Oh, that's right, I can revive people now.
You can use items.
Yeah, I can use items, that's crazy. Oh, I didn't want to do that though. Oh, that's the rocket, the missile.
Quickly hacked him so it can go back to him.
That's not... No. Where did Lisa go?
He died.
How did she... I don't remember it even being remotely this difficult. This boss is normally a joke. What the fuck am I doing?
More Jess.
Is that it? Am I not grinding enough? What am I doing wrong? This really is the memories of Celceta. I've forgotten all my fucking memories. Looks like this body couldn't handle the mass side effect after all. When I was playing this game, every single boss fight literally just fell so easily. I didn't even have to do... Once I learned how to fuck that, I could just spam the fucking guard button to counter them. They had become complete jokes. I don't know what happened.
Thinking about it now, when he was doing his DPS check, you could have used your ult. You had a full meter the entire time.
I want to use the ult when his guard breaks. That's the whole point. Because then I do the most damage with the ult. Then I could basically just, like, kill him like right then and there. But my fucking idiot party members are like, the dogs though! The dogs! But the dogs! But what about the dogs?
Been overpowered.
Now that I know Gruda and his allies possess such extraordinary power, I must act stopping him. I want to continue fighting by his side, Adol. Only when this matter is fully settled, I'll be comfortable returning to itself. Eh? Thanks. I should be the one thanking you. I could not have come this far alone. You have my deepest gratitude, Adol, Christine. Well, glad to have you with us. Yep. It's been a pleasure fighting by your side. I would agree. Oh yeah, Adol. What's that altar-like thing over there? It's been bugging me since we got here. Let's take a closer look. Oh boy, we got one part of the mask. Could this be the mask of the moon? Maybe, it's hard to tell. It's broken in two, and I sense no power emitting from it. It's clearly no match for the mask of the sun. Well, can't wait to take it with us either way. You know what I think we should do? I think it is time to go hunt some plants.
Maybe it is. Will you survive?
No. But it will be funny. Man. I have to remember exactly where this plant is. Why didn't we go this? Oh, that's where the other. That's not where we want to go right now. Then. Forest, yeah, forest. Okay, we want to go to the forest ash. I think it's over. I think it's. Oh, it's over there. Wait, what? Forest of spores. Forest of spores. I don't think it was the forest of spores specifically, though. Either way, we have to go back here. We'll fucking find those stupid flowers at some point. That's not him. Wasn't there a flower like right next to a spawn point? We haven't gone down. We haven't actually gone down here at all either. Look at that, and 94.5% of the map is complete.
No, it's terrible. You know how close it means that you are to searching for that final percent.
Yep. The funny thing is we don't. It's super. That part is super weird when it comes to the percentages. Now it all comes together. And this was where the shortcut is at. That's not where we want to go, obviously. Was it not in front of a stone? I don't know. This part of the map is not seen either. Ah, there he is. This fucking asshole. Guys, not right now. Alright. Alright. It's time to suffer.
Is it though? Maybe you're strong enough. Oh wait, how much is that?
Enough to make me cringe, that's for certain.
Oh yeah, that is enough to make you cringe.
Like, yeah, at least I'm doing enough damage. That does make a difference, because I also was not doing any damage at all.
Yeah, it's a lot more meaningful.
But really, I need my fucking ult if I really want to make any use of anything.
It doesn't help that he has no weakness.
No, because he's a big enemy.
Yeah, in that way, you're absolutely correct, actually. Thank God he has no weaknesses. Because at least that he would have resistances too.
Exactly. I already have that equipped. What, Ice Cold Wops I have equipped as well. What was another skill I had? Ice Pillar. That's why I have to kill it with the fucking hammer too. I hope you guys are ready, because this is gonna be... Well, I do have the hammer equipped. As you can see. I don't know if I specifically have to make the kill with her, though.
The quest didn't say it was completed, right?
Well, I have to do it 5 times. Or 6. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, this is painful.
This is painful.
Yes. Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter because you have to block the build up. That's right.
Yeah.
You can obviously walk around and build up SP, but it's meaningless.
Alright. Back to it. God, I fucking hate this guy so much. I think I'm better off with ranged characters. Whenever he does that fucking dumbass move. What do I have? Right. This changes the extra skill. I'll just give other characters the skill too, so we can see some different moves. Wait, oh wait, I have to kill it with Kalilika, I forgot. Fuck.
Well, time to give her the ult changer.
Yeah. Just as I was planning. Well, I don't want that. Actually, she does have one new skill. Stun impact. Yeah, sure. I don't know if that counts or not. That's kind of that's the whole problem with this grinding method. How about we get some status boosting pills in? I don't have any of those because I've sold all of them. Because I'm a very smart person.
Yeah, at least the damage is there. Like before you know it, he's dead.
I don't think she got the kill. Fuck. I don't know if it matters, that's the problem. This sucks. What kind of sadistic asshole decided this was a good idea anyway? By the way, still have to kill another plant for another side, because then I don't know. I think, is it this plant? No, it's not. I don't even know what plant that is. Oh, Arida, I said. Now I just need to get the HP low enough to do an ult, and then we're good.
I know, that did no damage.
I don't know, she aura did to death.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
What bar was I looking at? I think at some point I might have confused with Adol's bar.
Generally, I don't understand what they were thinking when they made this fucking side quest. Like, this genuinely might be the fucking worst side quest in the game. God damn it, and now we're poisoned too. Is this me, or are we somehow getting our ass kicked more often? Okay. Well, we're gonna have to sit still here and gain our HP back slowly. What a fun side quest.
At least you can sit still. Your party members sure can't.
No, they desperately want to collect all the money. But honestly, it's fine. I mostly want to heal with Kalilika anyway. At least one of us will gain HP back. Yeah, when the poison one's out anyway. Well, at least I'll get some money along the way. It'll take 10 years, but I forgot to let the game run, so I could just have to grab money for hours. I generally hope it's not the case where I actually have to make the kill with the hammer, because that would suck.
I also hope not. So ran out of healing items, right?
I do have some left, but I don't want. I don't have
That's
that much.
fair. No,
Not a
better,
lot.
better to save it. Plus, hey, make your body on the side.
Side hustle. Your office boss will love it.
Money may not grow on trees, but it sure as hell appears under your feet.
Even if it is just a little bit, in real life, I would love to have this kind of thing. Like, I get like 5 cents every, like, 2 seconds. It adds up. It's gonna be annoying to exchange, though.
You get this ability right when the digital currency becomes the only thing, or only way of payment.
And at that point, the money will just be bullets for me, for my railgun.
Your real machine gun, you mean?
Yes. We have literally waited the entire night. Alright, here we go. I think Frieda might be a better character than Adol in general now. After
It's a good moment to switch and use the ult, I guess.
Yep.
Or you could save it. You're pretty close to killing it anyway.
Damn, it still lived. Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah!
You finished it. Awesome. You didn't need to get the final hit.
I did not. Thank God. Look at that. I'm gonna desecrate his corpse too.
He deserves it.
Absolutely.
So, would this mean that you can now immediately get the next weapon?
I don't think there's a next weapon. This is the final weapon, I think. In the meantime, this spot here, I need to do something with. Then we can teleport away.
I see. Alright, I'll help my brother real quick. I'll be back.
Will he be back, guys? Will he be back? I don't know about that one. Oh, why just a poison? I can do that. Or not. I guess I have to kill all these enemies first. We have the goddamn fucking nerve. What is that thing? I don't remember that. Alright, we got a golden axe. This is a video game. What is this thing? You know, I'm remembering there's just like one memory that we couldn't get to, but I don't see it on the map anywhere, so I don't know. I don't even know where on the map that would be. It's not the place we want to be yet. Silray is all the way over here. Have you seen this dialogue before? I don't remember. That's a lot of money just gone. What the fuck, man? Oh no, we have new side quests. To be honest, Osma, as you wish. Sarah, I have a favor to ask you if you may. Would you write your name on this page? Sure. So we got Z. Now we need U and X. Ah, yo! This frog's tongue is really long. It must be nice being able to catch food just by sticking your tongue out without moving. Man, people being loud outside again. Probably some kind of sports thing going on. Sporting event. And it's like how these people have no concept of like a large giant nation. It's incomprehensible to them. What's that sound effect? What did you just do? Any changes here? There's new side quests here too. Wow, more side quests. Okay, so I guess they're just hunting right now. You have all your chickens. Have we done the final side quest with her? We've got more side quests. That is a ferocious beast. They're known to show up in areas full of natural resources, causing all kinds of trouble. Defeating them might be difficult, so just driving them away should be enough. Okay. Ah, the breeze in the village is refreshing as ever. Today looks like it'll be a lovely day. Will it though? How many times do I have to tell you you're supposed to run away? Oh, a beast runs into an arrow. Oh no, I've been shot. I'm gonna die. Wait about the army, but there's no point in worrying that much. Maybe I should forget all my words and play with these guys instead. Who is this guy? Didn't say Sonic hunting when naturally everyone was against it at first, but now that everyone understands how serious she is, they've come to accept her decision. Wow, she's actually hunting right now. That's amazing. I need to talk to someone. Let me guess, you need to make a new shit. This is another material I'd like to bring. Alright, what is it? It's ancient text as well. Seems so long ago there was a beast of that had a plus 30 boats, Titanic boasts. Those I could build craft all kinds of new. Yeah, alright, that's cool. Hey, guess what I have? Here you go, size, and we bought the Titanic bone you were looking for, I believe. Very sturdy indeed. No doubt about it. This is the material I was after. I should be able to make some incredible things with this. Please let me craft something right away. This might be my crowning achievement to date. Here you go. Okay. Yes, if you should ever see it. That's amazing. What can I craft right now? And this is pretty nice. This costs quite a bit, but it is pretty nice. This is also, no, this is very nice. That's pretty neat. That's also pretty neat. This is what I want, but I can't get that. But this I can get. Doesn't cost that much either. I don't think I need much more though. Alright, I guess I just need one more. That for the number 4 one is kind of a pipe dream, not gonna lie. No other side quests. We're gonna be stuck in the side quest hell for a while. Ay, ay, ay. We're mostly gonna focus that on next stream. Can I unleash an artifact right now? Increase movement speed, increase tackle damage, increase HP recovery. This is actually pretty nice. I'll take it. Was there not a... There was no quest here? No. I have to look for side quests here too. There might be new ones. There's one. This one I think we already needed. Yeah, this is the one with the signs. Okay. Oh, those silly explorers. Those silly guys. Man, I lost all my money making those fucking accessories. God damn it.
Oh no, is it time to feed the dogs?
It gave me a strong hair in return.
Right.
Hey, and guess what? We have a lot more side quests.
Oh no.
We're doing that next. We're doing that next stream. I kind of want to try to fight that woman before we end the stream. That would be nice. You know, she's also on the top nail.
How did you what did you get actually when it came to the hammer?
I haven't finished that yet.
Oh well.
Calm down. Looks like you finished the test. Was it my weapon amazing? It was scary good. I'll give it the scary part at least. Haha, you flatter me, Adol Christine. I'll get work on refining it now, so hang on for a second. Oh, the Supreme Godly. Damn it, Siriu, give up already. I'll give you a break and let you call it a hyperbreaker, but that's as far as I can go. Well, at least let me finish.
Thank you, shop owner.
Just let me finish saying the name. I spent hours thinking of that one. I'm not gonna give up. No, Siri. No, sir. I am not calling it quits just yet. One day people will appreciate my matchless naming sense. Would you look at that? We got a new weapon, and it's probably outdated by the latest weapons.
Yeah, it only got like a higher crit rate. How nice.
Hey, the high crit rate is nice, okay? Shut up.
No. You're right. I mean, 1/3 of your attacks do more damage than normal, right? That should equate to more damage overall.
Yeah. And it doesn't
if you
cost...
focus on a higher crit rate, though, it only gets better and better.
More importantly, it didn't cost me any money.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's go to the Snow Mountain, which is a very small area as far as I remember.
You know, this is a game where Odol is at its lowest, after all.
Oh yeah, I forgot everything.
He has to constantly pick up money off the floor.
It begs belief. It beggar. He's a beggar now. Adol, you're broke.
Just impressed he can keep going on like this. Yeah, eventually with fake money runs out, but guess not.
Yeah, I can use all of them. Probably use Shock Spark often, just so we can get rid of it. Remember to hog the wall. Sometimes that is important for map completion.
Yes.
Actually, Hannes, I'm taking back to what you said about having extra percentages. So you see this place that we can access? We can only access that when we are at the final part of the game, which is where basically you have a save beforehand and you can save afterwards because that's where the game you're supposed to like do post game content before that happens. In a sense, there's not really much in post game content at all. Like there's not really a thing. The thing is,
Right.
it counts as map percentage, but it's not the map percentage you want to get. Because you're supposed to get 100% before that. If you want to get the reward. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I thought it seemed
So
awful.
you can get the achievement this way only. I see.
Yeah, if you just want to achieve it and want the reward, then you can do that way. Indeed, this is the sacred Mount Vesuvio. It is said before taking up the throne of King Lefons, isolated himself here to prepare himself for the challenge ahead. I have never seen or heard of tell of such a peculiarly place-shaped mountain before. Which of the peaks should we be aiming for? There seems to be two of them. Two distinct ones, yes. The eastern peak is always covered in snow, while the western peak is an active volcano, always billowing smoke, but it is now. We can't climb the western peak at the moment, but we should be able to reach the snowy eastern peak from here. The Grand Rue and the Roda Tree felt the energy here similar to the mass of the moon, so we don't have much of a choice. I suggest we not think too much about the road ahead and just start climbing. Come along now, pick up the pace! Incredibly, the people are still here. Left, right, left. Halt, men! 1, 2, 3! Hadis! I'm exhausted, Sancho. Why do we have to keep running like this? Brr, and why is it so cold here? If you want to stay warm, keep moving. Being cold is your body's way of telling you that it's not moving fast enough. Please let us rest. If it isn't Adol, have you come to get in our way again? You know, I can totally see you getting in our way, but I can't remember a single instance where we have forgotten in yours. What are you doing here anyway? Aren't you supposed to be trailing Gruda? Because trust me, you're way off the mark if you think he's near this mountain. Ha, we're not telling, it's our secret and we'll take it to the grave with us if we have to. Right, Commander? No, I'll tell you if you really want to know. What? That's not like you. They helped us out in the Ashen Forest and I despise being indebted to people. But we worked so hard to get that information. Silence, stinginess is not befitting of a Roman soldier. Now listen, and listen well. There's currently a large group of mass deficient soldiers mobilized in this mountain. Really? And yes, yet Gruda is inside the Temple of the Sun. Their place is with their commanding officer, so I couldn't help but wonder why they'd come here instead. My instincts tell me they're looking for something important in this mountain. That's not good. Could they be looking for the Master of the Moon as well? That seems to be most likely possibility. Aldiel should certainly know of its existence. I guess we need to pick up the pace then. Still, I'm surprised you three managed to uncover that kind of intelligence. That's some pretty good work. Well, when you spend most of your days running around, you do overhear a lot of things. Yep, all you're doing is hiding and listening after all. Silence! Before we go on ahead, I have one final question, young lady. Would you happen to be related to a man named Remnos? You know Remnos? Much as I don't trust him, he is still technically a fellow Roman commander, and he seems quite capable in the role. So you... That is to say, if you want another chance to talk to him, you should go on ahead, and you should hurry. What? Right, that's enough. Rest, man. Sanjo... Panza, we're leaving. What? But he just only got here. Give it up, Panza. You know he's not going to listen. No. Onward, march. Wait. Commander, wait for us. Off they go. But there's not enough. We have a memory of Celceta. Excuse me, Governor General. Governor General? Oh, it's you, Leo. My apologies, I was just lost in thought. I admit I am somewhat surprised upon hearing that you of all people became the Governor General of Celceta. I'd never expected to find the fourth princess of the Imperial Roman Empire herself in a place like this. Please don't call me that here. I'm to be regarded solely as Governor General Casilda. Besides, I've been scorned by the Empire in much the same way you have. Roaring, Leo. I see. But I have no intention of looking back upon my past with shame. I firmly believe there must be a task that only we can complete here in this land. Whatever that task may be, I'll be counting on you, Commander Leo. Yes, ma'am, I'm honored. So she's a princess. Actually, I've bought like 2 more Yeast games, so I wonder if that will come up in those games at some point. More of like the empires and other stuff.
Backstory or something, yeah.
Yeah, so the other princesses, and more about the Roman part over the other empires that it's fighting. Things like that.
He's the final secret boss.
Can't believe it. You can't escape my vacuuming circle slashes.
She uses a golf bat and batted Adol into the Neptunia world while gender bending him.
That's crazy. So that's how Falco came to be. Comically large snow obstacles, alright? It fucking drop kicked me. Waar is het de Warida? Waar is dat de Warida? Come back here, monkey. After the stupid shit of the plant, I'm not gonna lose to a goddamn bear. There's a chest over there. Goddamn monkey. You know what game had a good ending?
Go on.
Metal Gear Rising had a pretty good ending.
You're right.
Actually, I think in general games have better endings than like most movies or shows or manga or anything really. I think it's because most games, it's kind of like, you know, you the player wins, and that's kind of all it really needs to do for the most part. But it really depends on the type of game, to be fair. RPGs will often have, like, that's more involved stories, so, like, you know, the endings can be a bit more complex sometimes.
Where they indeed pull off that bullshit again of, let me just reset the world.
I fucking hate that shit. I mean, that said, Code Vein had a good ending, too.
Yes, actually.
It unfortunately never got a second game.
It's sequel baited.
Yeah, it never got a second game. How unfortunate.
How unfortunate. Code Vein 2 is only Code Vein in name only.
What do you mean? There's just no Code Vein 2. I never heard of that game. This is fabled Code Vein you speak of. Code Vein 2. Never heard of that game. I think you made it up. Actually, Tales of Arise is a really good ending. Some people complained that it wasn't like bittersweet like the other endings, but I kind of feel like because of how often they do go for
throwing the mic at them, I swear to God.
With how often bittersweet endings have been done in Tales of games lately, I think an overtly happy ending actually kind of works.
No, horrible. Disgusting.
How dare the main characters be happy by the end? terrible. But it's satisfying.
That's what I want. I want a satisfying ending. It's like I'm not satisfied if it's bittersweet. Or sweet bitter.
Sweet bitter.
You know, Tales of Berseria, the one
That's the-
Tales of game I have.
That's the ending that I know is bittersweet from other people tell me.
I'm not happy about it. No.
I'm impressed you knew where to find me. Should you really be here now? Your 5 retainers are worried about your absence at the temple. As the place where I first swore to become the king, this is the starting point of who I am now. There's nowhere more suitable than I wish to think it undisturbed. You can be quite the troublesome monarch, disappearing every time you have something to think about. So I heard about the tower. What inspired you to build one in such a place? Oh, nothing in particular. I'm just a little bitfeet for myself. Perhaps a place suitable for me to think undisturbed? Are you intending to leave Duke then? One day, yes. I've told you before, I intend to leave the kingdom of Celceta to mankind once I feel mankind is ready to take care of her. It is best to do so in stages. First, I shall leave the Temple of the Sun and lend support from behind the scenes. Yes, I recall you discussing the plan once before. I intend to gradually move more and more into the background. So much so that one day people will completely forget my existence. At which point I'll merely watch over them, living a life of peace and serenity. That's my plan anyway. I see. I would expect no less from you. Well, wish me luck, old friend. I'm going off to work towards this retirement of mine, bit by bit. No, don't work to retirement. That's a bad idea. It doesn't work. Another of King Levence's memory. It seems we have taken place right here too, which means there could still be others in the area. I suspect you're right. We should keep an eye out for more as we go. But there's a chest over there, and we want it. 96.7%. Welcome to the Penguin Hell. Yeah, as we think about it, every Pokemon game has a good ending. Well, I guess almost every Pokemon game has a good ending. Not all of them. It's still hard to do though.
Yeah. I just can't stand it. So I don't want bittersweet or anything of an ending. I'm kind of done of those. They got old real quick. Is all I have to say.
It's funny because like I know someone specifically who absolutely hates happy endings. I also says that happy endings are usually forced because people don't like bad endings. But I also like I'm on the opposite end of the like spectrum where I can help it. Like I see a lot of like bittersweet endings feel forced as well because like I swear they need to make some random shit up as to why some character has to die for no reason.
Yep. If anything else, I think the person believing that good endings are forced probably doesn't like good things.
It's more like he looks at everything very logically when it comes to stories and not really at any of the emotional value of those stories, I don't think. In fact, he thinks that's why things have got, like, that's what woke people do, and I guess. But it's kind of like, I feel like removing your emotion from the story doesn't really make sense either, because as a human being, you are emotional, and the creator is also a human being with emotions. And I think a lot of art is based off of, like, expressing those emotions.
I'll come with the hot take. It's simple. If you remove emotion from a story, then a character dying should be meaningless.
Yeah. Like, obviously, both have their importance. And sometimes, I think some stories, the emotions are more important than the logic. Like, in shonen anime, I actually think, like, to some extent, like, feelings is more important than logic to some extent. But it is only to some extent.
Logic should be there to enhance the story more than anything.
Yeah. Alright, this thing. So basically, if you get
One of
rid...
them becomes the bigger elevator.
Yeah. Sometimes you really think like this person, like, it's not like the person is stupid either. Like, it is right a lot of times in other aspects. It's just that in some of these aspects, I think the person in question kind of looks at certain things one way and not really the other way. But you know, people always think they're right, so that's never going to change.
The only chances of having is by maybe change is by actually arguing with him in real life.
Yeah.
Right?
That will do better than on the internet.
internet.
Yeah, and on the internet arguing with people is just is absolutely pointless. Especially through text.
Yes.
At the very least, I know this person can read. So that is a difference, but like so many people on the internet cannot even fucking read, man. Can you guys get up the elevator, please? Ow. I have to kill the enemies first, god. Imagine playing the game. But I guard it, though.
Yeah, there's a few times where I wouldn't mind too much either a bad ending or something bittersweet or something if it's in a way sequel bait, right?
Yeah, I can see it. Actually, that's actually the hero who's cautious but overpowered actually kind of has that what you probably asked for.
Yes.
Because that actually don't know if you know the ending.
I know. I've seen the ending of the anime. Where I know that he comes back and actually gets to reconquer his world. Where he goes and tries to reconquer the world that he lost.
Actually, he didn't lost the world. He's gonna go to a different world that has been lost, basically.
Oh, didn't he?
Oh
yeah,
wait,
like,
okay. You mean the B, the one was B ranked at first, and now it's S plus ranked because he lost. You mean that one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, okay, never mind. I didn't know he was gonna. I didn't know it was that world specifically, actually.
At least that's what I remember the anime hinting at. Say straight up saying it's like, you know, you lost in this world. You know, you were the hero of that world, and then the new evil appeared stronger than ever, and you lost to it.
Yeah.
But hey, let's have round 2 at it. Why not?
You know, Revenge Arc.
Exactly.
I really hope to make a second season of that at some point as well. I'm pretty sure.
Apparently, Princess Connect was one of those, right? Bad ending, and then it made Reconnect.
Yeah, you're right. It did do that. So,
and in a sense, you know, Final Fantasy 14 was too.
I feel like that's cheating for some reason.
It was, you know, all those years ago.
Oh, I think I need. I think I need an item for the slides. I think so. I don't know for certain. No, maybe not.
Just a Mario 64 slide, yes, you can do it.
Just walk. Idiot.
This is where. There you go. This. You've beaten the 64 slide.
Yeah, now I have to beat a bunch of bears.
That's your reward.
I don't feel like this is a reward.
It's to the eye of the beholder.
That doesn't even make any sense. You're making shit up. So I had to go serious for a moment. Called gamer mode. That was the lamest thing I've ever heard. Cringe. Fair. Another free armor cloak. I'll give the better cloak to you. And I don't use you often, so I'll just give you the cloak. Harp music. Rendos! Arna, Adol, I knew you'd come. What are you doing here? Haha, just resting for a moment.
I'm gonna become the secret 7th party member.
What are you trying to find here? It must be pretty damned important if you need as many souls to get it. Oh, I think you know. Now that he has the Master of the Sun, there's only one thing left Lord Gruda still needs. The Master of the Moon, formerly owned by King Lafons of Celceta. I was afraid you'd say that. So you're here for the same reason we are. Well, there was always a chance such a legendary artifact may possess the same power as the Master of the Sun. Fortunately, it seems his voice were in vain. What do you mean? We've already located the Master of the Moon. You were right in thinking it's here on the mountain. What? However, not only is it broken in half, it appears to have lost all its former power. It's just a decoration now. And since we have no use for a broken shell of a mask, we just left it where it was. Broken? Does that mean? Most likely, yeah. So you're just going to let us have it. If you don't believe me, by all means, go and have a look for yourself. The whole excursion has been nothing but a waste of time. I have no desire to waste more. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna just have this mask on to look cool, because it's not even a useful mask. Wait! What's happening to my mask? Get! Remnels, what's going on? I knew you couldn't trust you. Did Lord Gruda not ask you to bring him the Mask of the Moon? It may have lost its power, but you have your orders. Why aren't you following them? It's not for you to decide what Lord Gruda wants. It's her. Weren't you supposed to be at the temple? Don't be coy with me. When you broke free of my spell on your own, I knew you had potential. Imagine my surprise when you suddenly pledged loyalty to Lord Gruda and excelled beyond all expectations as leader of the Mass Division. Your talents were great, and you needed no coaxing to help us. It's like you were the perfect lackey, a little too perfect. I never thought I'd hear you compliment me so highly. I'm honored. Don't mock me. I knew I couldn't let my guard down around you. Lately, I haven't been able to read your thoughts. That's why I decided to tweak your mask. I said it so that if you ever did anything that went counter to your orders, it would take your life. What? Would you look at that? My little modification just kicked in. You were thinking of giving the Master of the Moon to them, weren't you? I was doing so well. I can't believe I let my guard down at the last moment. Remnels, you. The Mass Division is approaching. Well, hold on now. Are you telling me that everything Remnels has been doing this whole time was a ruse? It would seem he pretended to obey Gruda all the while gathering information to use against us. Man, you know, we probably could save him, but we should just stab him so we have a bittersweet ending. It would be better, I think.
You should just die so that this will make a very rewarding ending.
I never doubted you. Haha, really? I thought my acting was fairly splendid, if I do say so myself. Silence! How dare you betray me? How dare you bring shame upon me like this? The spell I cast upon your mask will squeeze the life out of you bit by bit until the pressure finally ends you. But don't worry, your dear sister will be joining you on your trip to the underworld. Where did she go? I bet to recover the Mask of the Moon. We must dispatch these soldiers and pursue. Watch out, Adol. Don't worry. These guys are stupid. Okay. You know what? Maybe I can't change equipments. Alright. I thought I was gonna do something cool. Really? The one guy? You're just gonna hit him? That was the last of them. Ugh. Remnos! We'll find a way to get you out of this, I swear we will. Karna, go after Bami if she gets the Mask of the Moon. But, if you want to save him, you better hurry. Ah! Leo. Hey there, Leo. Not so tough now, are you? We can save him? How? Tell me. The only way to break Bami's curse is to stop it at the source. In other words, you're going to have to take her down. Where'd you hear that? We overheard some of the guards talking about it when we were sneaking by. Yes, exactly. We were listening in on the enemy's communications. It was genius intelligence gathering at its finest. We're really gonna have to hurry, both to find a mask and to save Remnos. Kalilika. So, go as fast as you can. Everything that man has done has been for the sake of his homeland. He's been pretending to obey Bami from the start, trying to solve the mystery of the mask so he could pass the information on to you eventually. What? So you knew all along, did you? Much as I hate to admit it, he's a chivalrous warrior. Leave him to me, I'll look after him until you return. Commander Leo, thanks. We owe you one. There's no need to thank me. Just go and get the Mask of the Moon and open a temple door already, otherwise you won't be able to continue trailing Gruda. Look, he's blushing. I'm not surprised, people will usually complain to him, or just straight up insult him. He doesn't get thanked very often. Silence, that's an order! We're going to need to take him somewhere safe. How about the Roos Nest near El Duke? It's not far from here, after all. Yeah, that'll be your best bet, I think. Very well, I'll be waiting for you there. Now hurry along, Adol. You've got no time to waste. Remnos, I'll take her down and break this curse myself. I won't let anything happen to you. Karna, Adol, take care. Neat. That woman! You know, and a Stellar Blades ending is also pretty good.
Yeah, you're right. Obviously, it depends on what ending you get, but the true ending, obviously.
Yeah, the true ending is good. The normal ending kind of sucks, though. I wouldn't. That one didn't matter at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which
even
to be fair, like getting that ending, you actually have to try to get that ending because you just have to do absolutely almost no side content in order to get that ending. It's almost like that ending was an afterthought to begin with.
Yes. You know, AI Limit also ends up with a good ending too.
Big Island?
AI Limit.
AI Limit. Yeah, the true ending of that ending is actually really good too. I kind of hope I would love I would love like a city builder sequel where you can have like a city builder mode where they're like building the world top in between the Dark Souls exploring.
Yeah.
That'd be like a fun gameplay mixture that's just never been done before. Because, you know, most Souls-likes is basically you're exploring a dead world. Now you're exploring a world that you're slowly building up back to life.
It's like Ni no Kuni.
Ni no Kuni, yeah.
Explore the world. Oh, look, I found something I could use for my town.
Neat. I like the fact that Ni no Kuni 2 is an isekai where one of the main characters is the American president who got the isekai. 96.7%. What the fuck do you mean 96.7%? You mean this is still counted as a dungeon? What the fuck? Some bullshit right there. First Berserker.
How do you feel about Devil May Cry 5's ending?
It was practically perfect, but it's unfortunately this is the question again of like, well, is there gonna be like another sequel? And you know, at this point, no. So now it's kind of bad.
It seems like the ending really was also there to try and get rid of Dante and Virgil away too.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, we're gonna go over to New Blood to make a new main character, but I also just think, can't you just have like, you know, just like the next game, it doesn't have that large of a time skip like the other games, to just, you know, continue off of that. And they tried to do that with Devil May Cry 4 actually originally, but you know that game was unfinished, so that never happened.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Quest 11 also.
I always feel like it's a bit of a double. It's not a double-edged sword, but it feels a bit of a hard thing to like change main characters, especially really beloved main characters like Dante.
Yeah.
On one hand, like I kind of get the idea, it's like you want something new and fresh. On the other hand, replacement usually you can never really replace that character in a sense. A lot of people do play, especially like Devil May Cry. A lot of people do play for like the main characters.
It doesn't help that Dante's gameplay is so fun and important to the series, you know.
Yeah. So I just don't. It doesn't sit. The idea just. I don't know if it will ever really work.
Right. Scrolling real quickly through my Steam list. Dragon Quest 11 actually has a good ending too.
Absolutely. Multiple good endings.
There's like one good ending, but they were like, no, we can do it better.
They could do another good ending.
And then they said they would re-release the game and get you even married.
You can marry the lolly, what? 10 out of 10 video game. Finally peak gaming. Honestly, if I were to actually seriously consider who I would marry in Dragon Quest 11, it'd probably be Jade, actually. Not gonna lie.
I would go with the Blondie instead, the sister.
That's also a good... I think it's also a good choice. Bobby! Complete my thumbnail! Now, this area is all that remains. Stop right there, Bami. We'll be taking the Mask of the Boon and complete the thumbnail. We finally caught up with you. If it isn't Remnels' sister, what do you think you can do to me when you can't even handle little Remnels? I see you as unpleasant as ever. Relying on masks, manipulating the innocent to do your bidding, following Gruda without question. Everything you are is borrowed from someone else. You don't scare me, you're just a coward. How dare you? I'll admit to being a little frustrated when I found out about Remnels' abilities. It felt like all my struggles amounted to nothing, like I was doomed to be in second place from the very start. But Remnels always fought alone, with his own strength and wits. He never flaunted them, he never used the others. I'm proud to call myself his sister, and embarrassed to think I could even be jealous of him for a single moment. And yet, that strong, courageous brother of yours still lost to me. So what does that tell? He lost to you because of trickery. Like, this is a fucking 1v1. That's not even a 1v1, it's a 6v1. Remnels didn't lose to you, he lost to the one of your cheap tricks. And you only relied on those cheap tricks because you knew you couldn't defeat him if you didn't. What a foolish way to view the situation. The last one standing is always the victor, no matter how victory was achieved. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can fucking beat her in a 1v1, you fucking idiot. It's like, yeah, you're right in the tactical way, but again, it doesn't mean you can. It doesn't make sense.
Well, no, it's simple. You maybe won the battle, but you didn't win the argument.
No, but like, Ennis, it's like if I fucking pick Ennis up in his sleep and throw him out of the window, and then the next morning he fucking challenged me to a fist fight, and I think I'm going to win because I fucking beat him and I threw him out of the window while he was asleep.
Oh yeah, no, that way of thinking, you're absolutely right.
Finally, the thumbnail is complete.
All right, we can end the stream here.
We can end the stream here. I'll see you guys next week. We're going to rely on the cheap tricks to the bitter end. As long as I kill you here, the Mask of the Boon will be mine, and then I'll have no need for Remnels anymore. Allow me to show you.
I already had no use for him anyway, so you were killing him anyway. Avoid this boot.
I think she's stupid.
In all honesty, I think she just couldn't trust Remnos in the first place because he was too good. No, nothing else. He's too perfect. He can't be. I'm supposed to be perfect. You know what's funny, actually, in a way? Even though the Witcher game series, right, is more like a spin-off story for the Witcher books.
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand, the books kind of ended in a sort of form of bittersweet way, and instead the Witcher, with starting with 1, ended up going to like a wholesome ending, actually, with 3.
I think that just works more for games to begin with, because again, you have to feel like you beat the game, right? You have to feel satisfied as the player that you won, that you achieved your goal. Which is exactly why I dislike the ending in the Hacker's Memory, because it doesn't feel like I really achieved what I wanted to achieve.
Hacker's Memory being the worst one between the 2 games, yeah.
It's like, not only do you already see the ending coming because you played the other game, but then they also made sure it's in the worst way possible.
Yes.
It's just, oh no. Attacker! Attacker!
Sorry.
Attacker! You're right. And that's how the party died. We'll see you guys next time in the Use of Memories.
I can't believe you rage quit it. Yes.
Listen, we're done. I'll see you guys next week where we will finish Yeast of Cel. We'll find a good ending of Yeast of Memories of Celceta. Like this really shit bad ending. Like, what the fuck is this shit? They died at Bami of all characters. What the fuck?
Yes.
This is the manga and this is the web novel ending. We'll see you guys next week.
This is the fanfic ending.
The fanfic ending. What you don't know.
Oh, the fansbot story stand.
The fucking the graping hentai ending is what this ending is. After this, Bami just raped everyone. That's it. That's the end.
What am I?
What? We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys on Sunday for more Neo 2. Farewell.